I can hear everybody loud and clear. Yes, indeed. You and my dear. Right across the me, sitting close in sail. Howie Bell. Yes, he's in the spell.
Hey.
Got the piss right to the mizz off. I'ma tell you something for my niggas from down south. Just talking about the South Carolina, and then he's smoking on the pine.
I love when Steven freestyles.
Hey.
Jump in, Howie. Jump in, Howie.
Let me clear my throat.
All right.
Howie Bell's on the microphone. I grab it. I play with it. Don't leave it alone. Slap it up like a SlapStik Comedy Show. I go and I go and I go. And then I get the motherfucking microphone and the flow with. Oh. That's what happens when you smoke a good tree. You make them shit that don't make sense to you or me. You just be doing all okay. I ain't even know if we can cut. Can we cut?
Of course.
Oh,
of course. It's our show.
Oh,
It's our show.
We can swear.
Studio. No one can throw you out of here.
No one. I didn't know if y'all was streaming via some type of ministry.
It will be no old nigga in his drawers come down telling us to get out. Get the fuck out of here with your loud ass. Mm-hmm. Who the hell are you? I'm the owner. You know, all that type of shit.
I know that.
My name's Abdullah.
I done had that shit happen before. No, I'm the owner.
All right. It's going to be a great show today on SlapStik Radio.
SlapStik Radio. We got some special guests.
Yeah.
Special guests in the house.
Special guests in the house tonight. We got Howie Bell,
Hey.
G, and Tisa Braddy.
Yes.
Hey. Usually,
Hi.
I have a whole outline for the show, but not tonight. We just want to go in.
Howie Bell.
Yeah, we going in.
We don't
We
need
need an
We
outline.
don't need no outline.
Howie's making outline.
Not at all.
An outline for what?
Yeah.
What are we outlining?
Yeah. Well, let's start with you,
We're all
Howie.
gonna have an outline
At
right
all.
now.
Yeah, we need one though, right,
Yeah,
Howie?
we gonna do come in with a plan.
That's why I'm starting with you. What's up, Howie? Let's talk. What's going on? What's new?
Shit, don't ask me. I'm in the 3rd grade now. I've been homeschooling this shit. I am literally back in elementary school. Don't ask me about
Anything.
Yeah.
Out of the world.
Yeah. I'm a whole different person right now. Last time you saw me, I don't think I had hair.
You didn't.
You didn't?
You didn't.
Yeah.
Last time I saw you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have any hair, man. I was like, man,
Yeah.
how can this guy just grow hair? You didn't tell LeBron about what you did or how you reversed that shit. You know what I mean?
That's that stimulus hair.
Yeah. How you reversed this condition.
I had to choose between getting me a new car or getting that hair.
Getting the hair. You got the car.
I tried to the hair.
Nah, you got you a little hate up in the front.
Yeah.
Okay, man. You can't rock it out. I get it.
No, man.
But you know, and my friends got mad at me too. They was like, man, you got hair.
Have they run around bald?
Literally, I had people texting me, calling me, like, man, how you gonna just front on us like that? People like us, man, that
Right.
have no, we all
He got
hair. Yeah,
edges and all.
I just didn't wear, hair because I was traveling so much doing comedy. So it was just an easy fix, to go ahead and cut your hair bald head and go do the show. So it wound up going from doing that to months to years of me just, cutting my hair. And so when we all got on lockdown, no clubs was open, I was like, what's the use of me cutting my hair? So I just started growing everything out. It was way longer than what it is now, to be honest.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's beautiful.
It's like a hot brown.
Man. It's nice. That's all good, brother. And just in time for the movement. I felt like I was ready. You know what I'm saying? So like movement when I came out the quarantine. I'm still in the quarantine, but
Like
people act like we out there. But yeah, man. So the hair, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel good. I feel different right now. We've all been kind of in jail for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Now we kind of getting a little bit on house arrest a little bit. It's kind of getting easing up, but I don't know if we should. But that's another story. I guess we'll talk about that. But I guess people are coming out their shells a little bit.
Yeah.
Some people have never left. Like in the South, they never stop.
They never stop.
Yeah, especially in Texas, they never stop. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, they
Florida.
never really stop.
Yeah.
Did y'all see what happened in Miami
Yes. Yeah.
lately? The spring break?
Oh my.
I heard everybody that went to Miami got wing worm. That's what I
Right.
heard.
Police was whooping them and everything.
Man, listen, man. Look, They twerking out there. They doing all kind of, you know what I'm saying. And I'm not mad at them doing that.
You're going to give a curfew?
We went to Freeman.
So they're going to invite them there and then put a curfew. Is that oxymoronic or
I
what?
think too many people came and they wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then everybody was on lockdown, man. Even the kids. You know
Everybody
what I'm saying? So they kind of flocked to, Miami. And they kind of, they went nuts.
That's what
like I said, we had freedom, so I'm not really mad at them going. I think, but at this time in society, with the, we're in the middle of a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So whether you have a conspiracy theory about it or not, I think you need to be cautious right now.
Sure.
I think they were being a little careless.
Yeah, you gotta be ready for Miami. Miami's not for me, so you just can't be going to Miami to go to Miami.
Oh, willy-nilly.
All you do is South Beach.
Right. I mean, that's where they were. They don't go nowhere else.
Nowhere else.
Pork and beans.
There's more
Nowhere
down
else. No pork and beans.
South Beach.
Little Italy. What was it? Little Italy? Little Italy. All them places.
Town,
Liberty City.
Coconut Grove.
I mean, if you watch First 48 and you hear any of those places, don't go there.
No,
at all, bro.
At all.
At all.
I've been to some nice places in Miami, man.
Oh, sure.
And without even touching the beach.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, Miami is a great city. It was built off cocaine. It was a great city.
It was.
All those buildings.
That's why it's so nice and pretty.
Yeah. All that's built off drug money. That's funny, though, how nobody really acknowledges that, but everybody kind of knows that.
Yeah.
About Miami.
No one says anything about it.
Yeah, if you look at when you have all the documentaries, everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? Very much corruption and all that built that, beautiful, beautiful skyline.
That's why Crockett and Tubbs episodes were so good. I watched every episode of Miami Vice, man.
Right.
They had on Versace too.
That show was fun about drug money.
Exactly.
It was a drug dealer that was a producer.
We had to learn how to use triple beams in the 4th grade.
I'm sure. I went down.
What was the big guy that was
That's so funny.
Mendoza, Sosa, what was his name? The big guy that Crockett and Tubbs are after the whole time.
I can't remember.
Big drug dealer.
Yeah, the big guy. They was after the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time.
They can never catch him.
Never catches.
Yeah, they can never get him. Yeah, they're Miami. But it's a beautiful town.
Beautiful town, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, a lot of cultures there. It's far removed from that drug part. I mean, I'm sure that's everywhere, but I'm sure Miami is beyond that now. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, they are.
They just had a good booster.
They
had good seed money. Yeah, they had good seed money.
Startup money.
Yeah, they had good starter money. Now they can do whatever they want to do.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. No format here.
Right.
Today. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
No format.
How you guys like to Coming to America?
I haven't seen the
second
one yet.
You haven't seen the second one?
No.
Really? Now you know that's the one I'm talking about. I gotta be talking about the second one, right?
Right. You thought it was a third?
Yeah.
I thought like my brother right here, man. I thought it was good. To be honest.
So
I was one of the first to come out on social media and be like, man, it's a great movie. Y'all tripping.
Right.
What are y'all looking at?
What are y'all looking at?
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for?
They were looking for the same movie that they saw 6,022 times.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they were looking for the same movie.
Yeah.
And it was like they couldn't get their minds wrapped around something new. You know what? That's a telltale sign of how society is overall, though.
And how
we don't know how to adjust mentally to change.
No, we're
Exactly.
spoiled.
So therefore, we don't.
Right.
Yeah.
The storming of the Capitol. All of this is because of spoiledness of American societies.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you something. It's certain things like, okay, they coming to America. That's like, you're trying to mimic something like that, trying to like mimic losing your virginity. Once you lose your virginity, nothing else you do after that is like losing your virginity. So everything else just follows. It's either just going to be good or it's going to be bad. I mean, I don't agree with them making a Coming to America 3. You feel me? I think it ends right here. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the end. But I really.
Well, I think everybody would be too old. They would have to rush. You have to make that like next year.
But it trips me out because y'all remember a few years ago, Naeem Lynn always joked like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be in the new Coming to America," and then he's like, "Psych, I'm just playing," and then there really is one.
Yeah.
There really is one. I enjoyed it. I loved it.
Well, I was glad to see all the comedians, the comics that Eddie chose to put in the movie.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I was glad to see.
Me too.
Not just actors.
I appreciated that the most about it.
Yeah.
Like Wesley Snipes, with even with Dolomite, with this right here, Wesley Snipes to me has been one of the best black actors. He can play an action star,
sure.
play any kind of role.
Sure.
But Hollywood be trying to pick and choose and posse up and buddy up. But one thing I like about Eddie Murphy is he exercises power.
Oh yeah.
If Eddie Murphy gonna use you, it ain't nothing Oprah Winfrey or anybody else can do. You feel me?
And to have Michael Blackson and Big Laz and Tracy Morgan and you know what I mean?
Yes.
To have all of these people.
And the new guy that played
Rodney
Younger
Perry.
King.
Yeah, Rodney Perry.
Who's the young guy? He gave an opportunity to play his son.
I can't remember his name.
Dude,
He
he get the opportunity.
did an excellent
He
job.
put a guy on.
I think Eddie's daughter did a great job.
She did.
She did a great
She did
job.
as well.
To be her first job out the gate. You know what I mean? Her
Great job.
debut.
You know, one of my favorite parts of the movie is when the king said, "Hey," he was on his deathbed, and he wanted his funeral while he was still alive.
And they did the funeral.
And they did the funeral.
And blew it out.
They blew it up, and then he said, "I think I'm going to die." And he closed his eyes.
That tripped me out.
Was the funniest scene
It was.
seen in a movie
Right.
in so
I
long.
think
I was like,
I
what are
know.
people thinking?
Yeah.
The people that was like, this is terrible. I was like, oh
No,
my god.
it was hysterical.
All the jokes just went over there.
Yeah.
I was like, you
hysterical.
couldn't respect that
Yeah.
scene
It's
alone.
Do you know, like,
And that was the scene
people
where-
from down south that say, just take me there, like they eat something real good.
It was-
Oh, kill me now, take me now. You know, that type of
Hey,
thing.
Gladys Knight performed. And he died.
he died.
I can go now.
There you go. There you
That
go.
was hysterical.
Right.
And that was the same like little sequence of scenes where, Eddie had, met Leslie Jones' character in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she smoked the weed with him. That's why he didn't remember and all that. I thought that was cleverly done.
Wow.
For them to go
That
back to
twist
the
there.
apartment.
Yeah.
In the club. Look, Arsenio was looking just like he was in the first one.
Yeah.
Wesley.
Yeah.
Wesley.
The silhouette of the man that died with the dog.
With the dog. I did. On the floor with the cane. The whole way they did that, people trying to dissect that on social media. Oh well, they went straight from the club to work. I say exactly.
Yeah.
And Simi, but I try to remind people. Simi told him, "Look, we haven't had sex since we've been here."
Yeah.
I was like, that's why he was like trying to see if he could remember. I said the way they wrote it and they slipped it in there, like that made it make sense because he was like, you didn't know, you know what I'm saying? And remember, that's called great writing, and it was great cinema the way they put the entire thing together. The people that said that movie was trash are just, I don't know what they're looking at. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to critiquing a movie, maybe they look at other kind of movies. You know what I'm saying? But as far as comedy and as far as just cinema, period, it was hey. To me, it was great. To me, it was the best that they could do. You know what I'm saying? To follow up. The only thing that they didn't do was bring back the Soul Glow part.
Yeah.
But that was dated because I was in the '80s, so I can see that.
Yeah.
As hard as it was to follow that first movie.
Yeah.
They
But they still had the poster in the background, though. In the barbershop. They had the Soul Glow
song too.
Yeah.
The updated
The updated version, they did. Yeah, for real. So they kind of, you know what I'm saying? They tried to kind of like touch on it, you know.
The one part I appreciated was when they brought back the twins. That was my favorite part.
Yeah. They brought back
the
the twins twice because they re-showed the first original shit, and then they brought them back again.
Yeah.
They kind of got two plays in the movie, which was fun, which was brilliant, man. Brilliant.
I thought it was a great job.
Yeah.
All around, I thought it was a great job.
Anybody who didn't like this movie is waiting on Titanic Part 2. It's just those type of people, man.
Ah, man. I'm gonna tell you why they didn't like it, because I know how people, how we think, especially our people. They did not like the son. I'm gonna tell you.
Right, bro.
And of course I saw a lot of reviews. They didn't like him because he was new.
Exactly.
And we don't like to accept new things.
Right.
So this is the part that they didn't like. They didn't like him.
Right.
Remember they hated Mike Epps when he replaced
Mike Epps when he replaced
Mike.
Yeah.
Great point.
They did. They hated my man.
Great point.
And he used to like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that's what they did to him. They hated him because he was the new son.
Right.
And he was new, and they didn't know how to get used to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they hated him.
Took him a while.
Yeah.
It took him a while.
But he did a great job.
He did a great job.
He did a great job. I mean, what else can he do?
And they,
You know what I'm saying?
what else can he do? And once they watch it, and just like with Mike, once they watch it and they'll warm up to it, they'll be like, when they just judge him on what he's doing, instead of judging him against the first movie.
Right.
You know.
Now that character could have been another comedian, though. So if I can look at it from both angles. You know what I'm saying?
Easily.
That could have been a stand-up guy. It's some stand-up comedian that could have did that spot
And killed that.
and deserved that play.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that he didn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? But from and he did what he did. You know what I'm saying?
I think Eddie gave him an acting alley-oop.
Yeah.
Acting alley-oop.
And he
Not a comedy alley-oop.
There's some comedians that are well deserving of that.
Of that alley-oop that's been doing it 35, 40,
and they can act too. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna tell you what,
it would have brought something, maybe even more to that character.
Right. But you know what?
So maybe that's what the other people are saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what you say. But you know what? Just like with Chadwick, it took us a long time to learn why he was chosen and really got those opportunities. You know, he wasn't big on the map. I was still trying to get over him not using Omar Epps and stuff no more. To be honest with you, I started to boycott stuff because it's too many actors for you guys to keep recycling the same black actors.
Okay,
Let
me throw this out here. Since you went there, let me throw this out here. The girl that just did Aretha Franklin, she's a British actress.
Yes.
What do you guys think about them snatching up black British actors? She played Harriet Tubman as well.
Right.
I was about to say that as well. Yeah. What do you guys think about that?
I love it.
I mean, these black British actors, and I don't know if it's tit for tat. I mean, do they do the same thing? Do they snatch?
Well, I want to. Do they snatch American actors from America? I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they do.
But let me tell you this: I ain't mad at the black
British actors over here.
No,
not at all.
They got the same struggle.
Well, they're African.
Listen, they got the same struggle, bro. They got the same struggle.
Same struggle, brother.
The boat just stopped over there and didn't come over here. I mean, they got the same struggle.
Listen, they've been dealing with.
So we can't hate on them.
No,
you know what I mean? If you want to
that's what they want us to do.
Yes, they do.
You know what I'm saying? Like they want us to be like, oh man, why they getting a job? No, let them get it. Yes,
let them get it.
Because we are family. We are brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So the more the merrier.
That's right.
Yeah, that division we ain't going back. It's not ring. It's not that. It's cold. It's track.
And if we were to go there, we would expect the same opportunity.
Absolutely. Come on.
Universal.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Just because of, to be honest with you, there are a lot of white actors that get snubbed by British white actors.
Sure.
Yeah.
So they go through that type of thing.
Yeah.
Let's keep it even here. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they go through that. So I mean, So I think that's just a thing of fair exchange. I'm sure there are American actors that are over in Europe acting and getting good European movies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a whole movie industry over there as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's a whole movie industry in every country.
And they love Americans, so
absolutely. Sure. Come on, they love it. They just keep that a secret because they don't want Americans to travel abroad and understand how divine you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because America has created some excellent people. You know what I'm saying? Thinking and creative people.
I mean, we go to Europe. Even the rappers go to Europe and do very well.
Everybody does very well. Every country.
Right. Every country.
I like Harry Potter, but I like Stephen King a little better.
I went to Turkey, and I went to Turkey to visit my old college roommate who was from Turkey. But when she picked me up, she was playing hip hop music. Like they got a hip hop station in Turkey. I was actually shocked about that. I was not expecting.
And if you don't go anywhere, the only thing you know is where you are.
That's right.
So if you don't know anything, You know what I'm saying? Well, you know some things. So it's like, you know, you can be very smart not traveling abroad, but that's all you know. And if the only thing you know is the bubble that you're in, you're only gonna your knowledge is limited.
Well, you haven't seen it. You might have read
Yeah,
about
you
it.
think that everybody that looks like you is that
like you.
certain way, or it's like you, and that's not true. Like I mean, the brother that look like him, look like him, look like you, look like that, and we act totally different, or have an accent, or be from, you know, Barbados, or be from Europe, or be from, you know, Jamaica or something, or whatever, you know, what have you, or Puerto Rico, or be from Detroit or Cleveland. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, or Columbus. You know, like, I mean, to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? So we keep putting ourselves in this group, you know what I'm saying? Like, thinking that we're all the same, what do they call that? Monolithic? Is that the word? What I'm looking for? And it's like, we gotta stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta understand that everybody's diverse, and we can use that diversity so make us strong.
I agree with you 100%.
We gotta use the diversity. Making us think, the media be blasting us on that. Making us think everybody's gangster, everybody's hard, or some kind of street. All black people with this kind of ghetto girl with the wears bonnets all the time. And, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, I mean, they make it seem like black women is the most ghetto. You know, like, come on, all black women ain't like that.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think that's because they have the word ghetto misconstrued. You know, if you look at it in a negative connotation, yes, but ghetto is really resourceful. Back in the day, your TVA work, antenna, what you do, put a little aluminum foil on it.
Boom! Back in that
ghetto, but that's resourceful. We started STEM, you hear me?
Yeah, we started.
I'll tell you like this, like even
I think my grandma started Beanie Weenie.
Oh shit! Put them on some rice.
Beanie Weenie.
But you know what? People were trying to say because you ghetto, your mentality and the way you think can't expand. You know, but to me, you know, I grew up ghetto. You know, I got the green food stamp and two other ones for
so did I.
You know what I'm saying? Every week, and you know, we had an escort that had water in the back seat because our sunroof never closed.
Yeah.
And all that. We used to climb through the window with church clothes under the projects in the parking lot to get in the car. But one thing about me, man, when I did come up and get money, I never really had the love of money. It was things in life, just the value of life. Like you said, stepping out and going to an all-black college and just meeting new people.
Yeah.
I meet about 25 people every day. And it means a lot to me. You feel me? More guys hug me, you know what I'm saying, than anything, but I love meeting guys, you know what I'm saying, because I'm a lover of the brethren. So that's how I roll. Yeah. Because I don't never know who I'm going to meet, but you know what? I want to be in the right place at the right time, and it ain't just to ask for opportunity or nothing like that. I want people to meet me too.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good outlook. I like that. That's a good perspective too.
That's good positive too.
Yeah.
Man, that's right about positivity, man.
Yeah.
I'm very blessed and glad to be here. I never buried none of my children. I never buried my parents. And everything that I would ask God to do for me in my life, He did for me. And you know, comedy is for me. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I don't care if it's good to people, bad to people.
How long you been at it, Mike?
Man, I've been at comedy. I've only been doing open mic. I mean, I've been a professional comedian 3 years now. Okay. So 3 years, but I've been writing for 7 years because I said when I get 40 years old, this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. So you got a lot of material built up.
Yes,
like,
I have little Bible, and I wrote 7 years. Yes. I have my Queen CD ready and everything.
I want to know, do you wear your glasses all the time?
You know what? To be honest, certain times I wear them at church.
Why not? Why not be honest?
It depends on life.
To be honest, like you say, I'll be lying like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
but to be honest,
yeah, I'll be honest.
Because that song came to mind. I wear my sunglasses.
That's why
to be honest. You know what I mean? Howie, when somebody says, to be honest.
You already know some dishonesty.
So Howie,
Usually.
we're in 3rd grade. We're up early in the morning. What's for breakfast?
Well, it depends. It depends. My daughters, it depends. They might make a breakfast sandwich, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, pop something in the microwave. Or I might do something. Or I might tell them nothing. Water.
Nothing.
Water and some fruit. You know,
wait till lunchtime.
A piece of toast.
With
some jelly on it.
We're fasting today.
Yeah, like I changed it up. You know,
I'll bust that out real quick. If we lay a piece of toast with some jelly on it.
Oh, yeah. And my
Eat
mom
that in the car.
hot chocolate.
Eat that in the car. Yeah, hot chocolate.
You're not gonna wake up drinking damn hot chocolate every damn day.
Yeah.
You're gonna drink some water first.
Yeah.
And then maybe hot chocolate tomorrow.
My sister just feeds my damn nephew. He fat as hell. We go. I got him and everything. You know, I got the kids. We go to Wendy's. He gonna ask for a triple. I said no. He like 11. I'm like no. I'll be damned if I let a little kid eat a half of a meatloaf. That's like a half a meatloaf.
Topping. A half a meatloaf with topping.
I'm not gonna let you do that. You're not gonna do that on my watch.
Yeah, I'm not on my watch.
Man, people do that shit. I'm telling you. You know what people do?
Yeah, buy anything the kids say.
Listen, they do whatever it takes for kids to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
And that's why kids
Even
try to act like they
if
got money. No, they broke.
Triple.
That's why kids so spoiled. It goes back to what we were talking about. Americans is so spoiled.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
everything right now.
Right. Everything right now.
Is just,
And it's been passed down to the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they feel like entitled too.
Sure.
Like if you don't do this,
You don't like
you
us.
horrible.
You don't like us.
You don't like us. You want to give us triple. Man, that's horrible, Steve.
It's horrible.
Oh my
Horrible.
It's horrible.
Horrible. It's
Oh,
horrible. You can't put hands on the kids too.
You don't.
Okay, put hands on one kid.
Yeah.
I'm saying legally. Like it's horrible because
I put them
I'm trying to tell you.
Remember when we grew up?
I put them hands on.
You better not do this before you get your ass whooped. Now it's you better not do that. You ain't gonna get so and so. I ain't gonna buy you that new
I'm
thing.
doing it all. I'm
do-
taking shit and
whooping your ass. I'm doing it both.
Police just want to catch me.
Nigga, my mama was light skinned. She used to give a thunderous ass whooping. I was more afraid of my mom, nigga, than Darth Vader, Freddy Krueger, anybody.
Did your mom
nigga.
kick you out when you was 18?
No, I left.
You left.
That's what he's supposed to.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about parents kicking their kids out when they turn 18?
Well, you know what? As a kid, the only reason I left is because I knew we lived in cramped quarters, and I was trying to make things easier for my mom. And I always told my parents I was going to try to do something so I could take care of them. You feel me? And eventually, later on, my mom came to live with me in Alabama for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And got on my nerves, but I sacrificed things. But as a kid, you got to love your parents on your own. It don't matter how they whooped your ass or what you didn't get.
Yeah.
You just love them because you watch them sacrifice for you.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. And they owe you nothing.
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 After
bro.
18.
Nothing.
Not according to Kirk Franklin.
Yeah.
Man.
Franklin said,
That nigga on this nigga in his 30s.
Yeah.
33.
This nigga in his 30s talking about daddy did this. What?
You took me
Daddy
shopping.
cut me out. You took me shopping nowhere. I ain't been in no family pictures.
Nigga the same age as Jesus.
Man, I'm
tripping, bro.
Yeah, you are really
That's life of the world. What you doing?
You on some super sucker shit.
Yeah.
He on the phone double clutching it. You ain't
Dude, you a part of a multi-millionaire. You spoiled as hell.
Spoiled.
You an Aretha
That's the 18.
You could have took some of that money you been got.
I'll bring him up Kirk Franklin. I will kick his little ass for Kirk Franklin. Jesus.
That's why Kirk, like, no,
I don't know if y'all saw, but he came back with a rebuttal, is what I'm saying. Like, some whole, like, yeah, my dad ain't tell y'all that, you know, all the story, and, you know, he ain't really been trying to get counseling. He just trying to do that for y'all for show. You know what I'm saying? You know, my dad, you know what I'm saying?
He really
Yeah, he was posting like little, you know, the new shit. Like he would post some words on the screen, like you know, you will never. I'm paraphrasing. I'm making it to be like you won't defeat my character. I will always be strong. And then he'll come back and say something. Yeah, no, then he'll come back and talk a little bit. Yeah, you know, the family ain't really been including me enough since I was on Jet magazine. You know what I'm saying?
Jet.
or whatever that was, Ebony. Man, listen, dude, let me tell you something, man. That dude is the epitome of spoiled, man.
Yeah, sure.
From a entertainment family, from somebody that's been working in the industry for as long as Kirk Franklin has. This child has benefited everything from everything.
Sure. You know what?
Whether he understands it or not.
Exactly.
His lifestyle, where he's lived.
If Kirk Franklin was shitting on him, he wouldn't even have Kirk Franklin's number.
Come on, exactly. He wouldn't even talk about it. Right. He wouldn't even have his daddy's number if he was really shitting on him like that. He wouldn't even have my number, dude.
Look at 50 Cent. Look at 50 Cent.
He's big enough to cut him all the way off.
Okay.
He was not cut all the way off.
He wasn't.
You still able to call me and record me?
Yeah. Sure.
I wasn't cut off.
And I'm mad at you.
I'm mad at you because you know I'm mad at you because we going through some shit any damn way.
Sure.
So you recorded me because you knew I was hot.
How do you get his last name though?
And this is a little
Last day because this is child.
This is how much Daddy loves me.
I think so.
This is how much Daddy loves me. Record that. That was some listen. How much Daddy loves me. Inside of him, that's what he was really saying to everybody.
Yeah.
You really look. I can make him go off.
I can make him go off on that
because he loves me.
Because he does love you.
He does.
Yeah,
he does. Right. Listen, you didn't have to make everybody.
That was a setup.
That was a setup. You didn't have to make everybody.
That was a publicity setup.
Yep. And I told my kids.
Right. That's fucking.
Never. Never.
That's why. You know what? Let me tell you something.
Because his daddy is rich, and it's to throw a monkey wrench in his whole fucking life.
Let me tell you something. I'm at Marvin Sapp.
And I'll beat his little ass.
Right. Let me tell you what Marvin Sapp told me. Marvin Sapp told me, he said, I got 2 daughters and a son. He said, both of my daughters got 2 jobs. He said, I done my part. You grown. You know what I'm saying? He said, I help them out where I can. He told me this man to me face to face. He said, but both of my daughters got 2 jobs, bro.
See that?
He said, my money, my money.
Mm-hmm.
And I choose to do for you what I want to do.
And it's not like you don't want to help your kids.
Right.
It's not like you don't want to do something for anybody.
Yeah,
but you want people to be independent, especially when you reach of a certain age.
You don't want to be an enabler.
The funny part about all this though is, I remember being young and wanted to get a job. Yeah. I couldn't get it. I was too young to get a work permit.
Me too.
I was trying to get a job. I did the paper route. I did the paper route joint. I worked everywhere, man.
Me too.
Restaurants.
I was telemarketing at 14.
You know what really forced me to hustle?
But the thing was, I wanted to work.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. I wanted my own money. I didn't give a fuck about my like this shit ain't gonna pass me. I didn't get a job.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
You going to the mall looking around.
Looking around. I need a job.
Will buy me something. I get some money.
That shit motivated the shit out of me to work.
Right, just because my mother was trying to do better by us and stuff, and she was working really hard, they told us that, and we were living in the project, Seven Gardens. They told me and my sister we cannot work the summer program because our mother made too much money. I said, do you know where we live? Do you know where we live? Yeah. We live in Seven Gardens, and we make too much.
Make too much money.
Yeah.
Just because
you could go to Upper Bound program.
I said, oh my God, we're going to Upper Bound.
That's some old systematic racism.
Yeah, I was
exactly.
That's some
they sent me right to hustling. Right there.
Now,
because all my friends could work for the summer.
Listen, but that's the thing that people don't talk about. When they talk
I was one of the friends.
White people don't understand that. And all my white friends out there and all white listeners, y'all don't understand that is a perfect example of systematic racism.
Yeah,
because if you live in low-income housing and your child can't work because they're claiming that the head of the household makes too much money, you gotta know that that's a crock of shit.
Yes.
And if you don't know that you are a part of the motherfucking problem.
Yeah.
And you would support that systematic racism. Mm-hmm. Now that's that shit right
there. That's that shit.
Now, whoever's in office, who was the local, who was on the city council to approve that?
Yeah.
Say that good type of shit. It's a child, but nobody else can work in this mother.
Because I complained that as a single mom, I didn't qualify for free lunch for them. I'm like, you mean to tell me I got to give them $5 a day? I called. I'm like, I couldn't believe it.
Is it systemic or systematic?
I couldn't believe it.
Which one is it? Systemic.
Either way.
But it's systemic.
It's systemic. Okay, I had to correct myself for a second. I thought about that. Systemic racism.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. God Almighty.
God Almighty.
God. What are we going to do?
It's a shame.
Here's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna have this prayer. We're gonna have a prayer circle.
And look, white people getting bolder and bolder. Them niggas on the Capitol. They getting bolder and bolder. They don't give a fuck. They kill police
That's why
officers.
they're watching an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that they never made.
Come on, man.
Crazy out here.
And you know what's so funny is, I know everybody was saying this on social media too, but they was like, where's the Blue Lives Matter right now?
Right now. Yeah, where's that? They was whooping their
Blue Lives don't matter no more.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. No one said anything. Blue Lives. I haven't seen a banner fly.
We did see that Capitol get raided on one of the episodes of G.I. Joe back in the 80s, guys.
Didn't have it. Might be right.
Yeah, that's the only place I see that. I think Hasbro cartoons was for telling us the future, guys. Cartoons and shit we see back in the day,
really
showing us some real.
Oh yeah, the Simpsons is always proved.
Well, and you can do it in animation, and you can stuff that you can't do in real life.
Right.
You can do it in animation and get away with it.
Yeah.
You know.
They said if you're on the Simpsons, it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, man. They already
Well, I'm just talking about you can test the lines and stuff that we would have to be really careful for the FCC of. If you're doing it in animation, a cartoon, oh shit.
Yeah.
Everything goes. There's
Everything.
no hold bars.
You can make something look a certain way.
It's no holds barred.
It's
It's a cartoon.
Right.
It's no holds barred. All kind of sex, all kind of innuendo, everything.
I used to be in a cartoon. I did. I'm cool. I was a cartoon, man. I was a cartoon character. You know what I'm saying? With a big ass head, a little body. It was called the Fat Head.
The fat head.
In Detroit?
Nah, we filmed it in Hollywood.
In Hollywood?
Okay.
Okay. Since you've been out there?
Snoop Dogg was in it. Bishop Don Juan was in it.
Okay.
A couple other guys, man. A lot of notable. But this is,
I know Bishop
listen,
Down Wild.
We shot this back in like 2000 and I don't know, 3, 4, something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can't say I know Bishop. I met Bishop.
But the technology is now. You see it on TV now with, the characters with the big heads, even in these commercials and stuff.
The bottles.
And they had like their little body.
Yeah.
We was one of
the
animators of the show I did. That was the first crack at it, and that was back then. That was at least 20.
And it was
Oh wow.
Yeah, we were called the Fat. The name of the show was called the Fat Heads.
Wow.
And every time I see Snoop, which is not a lot, but every time I see Snoop Dogg and I run into him, that's one of the things we
talk about.
He like the Fat Head. Oh yeah. Fat Head. You might not remember my name. And shit.
Yeah.
He's like, that's my man. Fat Head. Let nephew do. You know what I'm saying? Come through. Like, a couple times where I've been backstage and he's like, that's nephew. And I'm just like, come on, man. Detroit. Oh, yeah. I always remember. You know what I'm saying? It's a funny thing about it's a lot of little blessings in disguise, man.
In this business, man. People don't really take to heart and really cherish.
They don't, because everybody's looking for the big blow up.
Yeah.
Right? The big blow up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sis, look, my thing is enjoy the shit along the way.
Man, I enjoy being behind the scenes.
I love
it behind the scenes.
Working, with the inner workings of a production means a lot. And, doing that, and I'm telling you, man, just hanging out with certain people and then them understanding and meeting you again and again and again.
Yeah.
You see them, you might not see them, but every so often or once every other year but it's still there, and it's like, okay, this is what the industry is about.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to realize that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really a brotherhood. And sisterhood, you know what I'm saying? And it really is, you know what I'm saying? And once you get into entertainment, kind of engulfed in it like that, you kind of understand it all. And the athletes are included in that. You know what I'm saying? The athletes are included in it.
And some arrogant, egotistical people thrown in between.
Absolutely.
Don't think they're not there.
It feels good to be a part of this, though.
It does.
And even though, people say, well, Howie Bell, what's Howie Bell? But, I'm, respected by my peers. Like, I talk to I got peers. Like, I got real friends that are real legitimate movie stars. Coming to America 2, for example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew every comedian in the movie. Like, I don't know Eddie Murphy and I don't know Arsenio Hall. I've met Arsenio Hall before, but I've never met Eddie Murphy, ever.
That's legendary.
Yeah, but I've met all other comedians: Tracy Morgan, Lunel, Braddy Perry, Leslie Jones. I've met and worked with all of them.
And work with them.
And it's just like I feel like I'm a part of that production.
You are.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because of the grind and the years of work and all that kind of stuff. To me, I look at that as a blessing. I'm like, wow, I'm really connected to people that are a part of something bigger than me.
Right.
Do you ever get bored with going on the road?
Never.
Good.
Never. I was about to ask that. Why are you in my head? I was about to ask.
That's why we're
You know what I mean?
That's why you're my right hand man and I'm your right hand girl.
And he said, I was about to say, where do you still love the road? And because some people, we used to, back in the day, we used to say, I love the road. A lot of people didn't,
Yeah. I love the road. Okay, let me tell you, I don't love this part as much as I used to. The traveling part. Like the driving somewhere.
To and fro.
Going to this city and from here. I don't enjoy that as much as I used to.
Yeah.
I used to really
like it. Yeah.
I'm going on a flight. I'm on my way to Miami. I'm on my way to LA. I gotta go on a flight. Now it's like, oh my God, I gotta do this because I gotta fly. Because it's a whole process now.
Yeah.
It's the getting ready the couple days before. It's the what I'm saying.
Making sure you're gonna get picked up.
Making sure everything is. It's the pre-shit. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta get to sleep, and I gotta get up, and I gotta travel to the airport. I gotta get on this flight, and then I gotta travel on a flight, be nervous in the air. Oh my God, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Then I'm finally land. We're safe, and then I
Where's
gotta
the
get
people
somewhere.
picking me up?
People's picking me up, and I get from there to where I'm staying, to where to me to relax, to take a shit.
Where's the weed at?
What do I do? Where's the weed? I need a shot, at least 2, and then now I gotta figure out what the business is. So that it's a lot to the traveling more than what meets the eye. And I tell people all the time, like I love traveling, but I don't miss the traveling. Like I want to just be there.
It's
you know what
exhausting.
I'm saying? You can be highly exhausted physically too. That's why you gotta stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? Keep working out. Talking about going to the
jet lag is a real thing.
Yeah, jet lag is a real thing. What you're doing is really the things you do leading up to before you leave is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta prepare. Drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Because when you start traveling like that, man, it's stress on your body when you're leaving them.
See, a lot of comics never had their throat lock up on them on stage.
I've had it. I've had to go. I've had that on stage because I'm not relaxing enough.
That's right.
I've done that only once or twice in my career.
I've done it like once or twice.
Yeah.
Once or twice.
Yeah.
Before you go on stage, how do you get into character?
Shit. I don't talk to people for I try not to.
Yes.
For at least 10 minutes before.
At least
10 minutes. I'm with you.
I don't need a lot of time. But let me say this. So I get to the clubs early.
What would you prefer?
What would you prefer?
Because this is like promoters that are listening and stuff. What would you prefer?
Well, let me tell you this. I get to venues early. I get to venues early on purpose, so I can get that out of me.
Yes.
So because once I get there, I'm up on the stage. I'm there before the crowd's there. I'm looking around. I have now
felt
comfortably. Yes, I've made myself. I put these pictures, these digital images in my mind of the place. I'm a part of the place now. And that comes from old school coming up in comedy where I used to, help set up the chairs and help set up the stage and do all that kind of stuff, working with Tony Roney.
Your brother,
my brother, and so now I use that to help me get into a mental space. So when I get to the venue early, I walk in there, you know what I'm saying? I go on the stage, I go on the art, I walk around like in the venue, I might talk to the DJ or the bartender. I do all of that kind of routine stuff and it just gets me into. So now I'm there. So when the crowd's coming in, I'm
comfortable.
I'm here. I see everybody coming in. It's like a 3D. You know what I'm saying?
You set the atmosphere.
And you can judge the crowd way early. Now, people when they come in late, headliners want to stay in the car.
Yeah, and they want
until their name is called.
Yeah.
They come outside. Hey, they said 5 minutes, man, and they acting like they some big old stars and shit. I've seen that.
But you know what's even? What's the advantage of having home court advantage though with any sport? That you know the place. You feel me?
You know the place.
You know the place.
There you go. Scope the place out.
Yeah, because my thing is now I know the scenery.
Yeah.
Like you say, to add to what you're saying, like now I can snap on this. Because I be making mental notes.
There you go.
Alright, so look, the manager is a short white dude. So
Yeah.
I might see him later, I might not. But you just make mental notes.
Yeah.
She got big titties. You know what I'm saying?
Make a mental note.
I make a joke about titties. I refer to her. I might get to her, I might not.
Right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
you just make a mental note.
These tables look like they're from a yard sale.
Yeah.
Might not get to these tables, or I might not.
Or I might not.
I might. You know what I'm saying?
The floor needs mop real bad.
I might get to it, but I might not. But guess what? That's about 4 things that I might get.
Yeah.
1 or 2 of them bitches is coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to pop this. And the audience are going to see exactly what I saw.
What you saw.
Because they're a part of that. And that's what connects you to your audience. Those are the type of things that you don't get if you wait in the car until it's time to go up.
There you go.
Because then now you're caught up in the arrogance of your performance. And you can't get caught up in the arrogance of your performance. You got to get caught up in the atmosphere.
Right.
People are looking like
I used to
moment. This is called live entertainment.
I used to
the best
try.
way to perform, and the best way to, and that's even with anybody other than the not comedy singers,
and
musicians,
everything.
everybody.
Entertainment. Period.
Live entertainers.
Yeah.
You have to engulf yourself in your surroundings.
And you have to involve your surroundings in you too.
How about that?
Oh,
Come on, man. Talk about it.
As I've started to put on shows, I remember the first show that I did with my sis cuz that I met at the Funny Bone, Charmaine. And I was getting my makeup done, but the DJ played something. And I said, "Oh, girl, hold on, I'll be right back." Outfit didn't match, makeup half done, but I was out there and I was vibing with the audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me.
That reminds me of a time I did watch a clip of you vibing with the audience, and you were at a DC Young Fly show. You was up on stage
Hey,
dancing.
let me tell you about that night.
Yes, let's hear it.
I forgot it in the car. Did you hear me?
I wanna hear it.
said I had some pineapple Ciroc.
Okay.
When I get to where I'm going,
This SlapStik Radio, y'all.
That's
You're
it.
listening.
I'm loving this right here. I'm touching this
SlapStik Radio.
backdrop and everything.
Hey,
But I said,
Y'all did this by hand.
you know it.
Sorry, go
if
ahead.
I know we
I
did.
get into this venue with my drink from out of the trunk, it's
Over.
over.
Yeah.
Lights out.
Man,
Lights
I
out.
made it into the venue.
They let you pull that one off.
Man, I don't know how. So we at the Palace in Columbus.
Okay.
Man, I'm dancing with the ushers in the aisle, old white ladies. I got them twerking. You hear me?
Yes.
Ready. And then I look down and I see the guards by the stage. I said, if I get by this guard, I said, I'm going to get on that couch by the end of the night. They was like, man, whatever. I said, your boy ain't going to do nothing. I love you, DC. End of the night. Where'd I end up at?
On
the
stage.
couch.
Oh, on the couch.
On the couch.
On the couch.
Oh, well, me and Howie's been on many people's couches, I tell you. Nothing.
When you were on stage, you were dancing.
Oh, I had a ball.
Yeah.
that
Which
night.
couch?
Get
It's
it,
nothing to be on
I wish I had
the couch on the couch on the stage
Oh,
at
I thought you meant the
the
couch
80.
at the Marriott.
No, we're talking about the DC Young Fly, Arnold Miller, how they have
I thought you
the
ended up at the couch at the Marriott.
No, I don't do
worry about the
couches.
couch.
No.
Now, if you're
Chris
a
Black
comic,
here.
you don't sleep on many couches in somebody's couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Oh yeah.
When I went to LA, I
Coming
slept
up,
on the
I
floor.
slept on Howie's
Yeah.
couch.
Right. The couches. Hey, look, the couches look luxurious.
Yeah.
You really out there grinding.
Somebody likes you if they let you sleep on their couch.
Oh man.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? One thing we can say about HBCU is every city you gonna know a brother there. Every city, wherever you go.
Yeah.
They know where
Somebody-
somebody. Listen,
That's right.
the last 8 times I went
Y'all
somewhere,
were, yeah.
I ain't stayed at a hotel, man, for
Y'all frat
like 2
brothers,
years,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm staying with my brothers, bro.
There you go. There you go. And which we
I'm gonna cook
need
them breakfast.
because that's more of a connection too. Anyway, you know what I'm saying when it comes to that vibe. You know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Now, I'm be honest. I want a hotel room now because
No doubt.
I want to be, able to.
You gotta have it.
Spark
Say it
shit,
though.
this,
Say it though, really.
You know what I'm saying?
In peace.
But at the same time, even with a hotel, I still stay in my brother's, like one of the bros or something like
Yeah,
that, hang out.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I still need a room
Yeah.
Still need a room.
And the older you get, you gotta get a room.
You gotta have a room.
Yeah, that's like a necessity. I don't give a damn.
I'm saying it's an option for me. It's always an option.
Unless your house is, you got an 8-bedroom
and all of that.
And
But when it comes to getting dressed, I can stay with y'all all day and everything, but when it comes to getting dressed, I need to go to the room to do that.
Need a room.
I need a room to do that.
Yeah. Keep my time.
Or unless we're friends, or unless we've been knowing each other for such a long time.
Yeah.
That does not matter.
And you have the amenities.
Now that happens as well.
I'm always
Yeah,
gonna
that does happen.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
I'm always gonna take the free room, but listen, I always got somebody there to lead and guide you around.
But you want to be around your friends though. You want to be around the ones that
I've been there from Tony's and Big Daddy Fitz's and you know what I mean?
Right.
The whole thing.
Now here's what I hate: to go out of town and the room is not ready.
Oh.
And this is a promoter that you haven't worked with.
Now you're calling from the front desk.
And look, hold on. He gotta wait till he get off work
to get down there.
Because they need to see his ID.
Yeah.
And they need
because the room's in his name, which he hasn't paid for yet.
He hasn't paid for yet.
Thank you for moments.
Which he didn't really have in the first place. And he's just really there.
No, they just got his name. Sometimes they may have his name, but he hasn't paid for the room. They're like telling you, oh, it'll be $109 or whatever.
That's why I'm
like,
at a hotel. Can you hear me?
Listen,
you're like, no.
What?
I need
Yeah.
Just stay professional, even when stuff like that happens.
The lady like, hey, to be honest, he got this problem every all the comedians.
Say this.
This is I've had. That's how you find out who to take.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I've talked to the employees of the.
He's got to run down
I've
here.
been at the venue. They're like, you know what? Make sure you get your money.
He's got to run down here.
The club gets a certain.
The hotel employees know
paid you or
not, or what he's done.
Or what he's done, but we don't because we've had this problem a couple times before.
What room?
This is how you find out shit. And the only reason why they do that is because they respect you.
They respect you.
They respect you as an individual.
Yeah.
So they give you the heads up. So I think I swear to God, this guy works in mysterious ways, as people say. But I've had people come to me literally in different places, different cities, time zones, places. Hey man, I've been watching you for a long time.
I think you're very funny. And guess what?
Your show ain't gonna start at 10:30. You got here at 7 o'clock.
And give you the lowdown.
I'm talking about, hey, this shit ain't gonna start at 10:30. Our man, your boy, what's your boy name? The whole Scooby-Doo? He ain't gonna be here till 10. He gonna be here till 10. You might wanna go back to the room.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been through that. The whole
then they getting dressed and shit like he performing tonight. Like he's the shit. He gonna ride with about 5 little raggedy bitches. And
raggedy bitches. Dressed up in sequins. With long ass eyelashes and nails.
You ever been with a in a limo full of motherfuckers?
I'll be relevant to the show.
I would drive my car.
The limo full of niggas that don't have nothing to do with anything that's going on.
They just want to ride the limousine. That's all. That's the funniest shit.
Hey, man.
I would jump in my Land Rover. I'll drive.
Hey,
I'll drive.
They got funeral home program in the door of the limo. They got funeral to do tomorrow, nigga. Y'all niggas gotta get out of here.
But I didn't always have the Land Rover, so sometimes you had to jump in that limo. You know, you flew there, or they picked you up from the bus station, or whatever. How we used to travel. You know, we travel.
We do the
train, plane, automobile.
We still, I still.
I'm on the train right now.
Hey Steve, let me tell you.
I'll jump on a train in a heartbeat.
I did it all.
Believe it or not, this is put me on some bullshit. The Maury Povich show. Somebody brought me on the Maury Povich show in 2002.
Are you serious? You brought using a Maury Povich?
This is just a little baby meat and other shit.
Hysterical.
Nigga, they called my mama, told her somebody wanted to see me again, and I'm in Alabama. And then my mom called me like, somebody want to see you. And I told them people better not be no man. I'm gonna go off.
And they wanted to see you on the show.
Yeah, they wanted to reunite with me, right?
On the show.
Yeah, at the time, man, I'm in Alabama.
You didn't know who it was.
Man, I didn't know who it was.
Right.
But they was like, they wanted to see you, man. And it's a girl.
Right.
I had no idea who it would be, but I ain't on bad terms with ex-girlfriend.
It was a white girl, wasn't it?
I wasn't a white girl.
So what happened?
So this is what happened. I'm in Alabama.
You knew who it was.
I didn't.
When you got there,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with white girls,
I'm
but in Alabama, some people could see that as wrong.
Oh, but listen, this is different, bro. I stayed in Atlanta, Georgia in my early years during a lot of childhood murders. So I grew up in Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah. Riverdale. Yeah, I was homeschooled for many years because of that shit. So.
I think they got the wrong guy for that whole thing. But
yeah, Wayne Williams, man. Free Wayne Williams one day. I wish somebody got him a fire, bro. Been in prison since 1983, bro.
Yeah, that's
he
played with them. He played with them, But that's another subject.
It's another subject. Let me tell you what happened. So I called a Maury show, and they had UPS dude show up in like 2 hours. And this is when Maury is on the NBC still. So they downtown, the World Trade Centers are still up and everything. And I flies out. They like, yeah, we need you. We heard that you're a male dancer in Alabama too. So we got some of that funky here too. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's my extra for y'all right there.
Roll Tide.
Man, listen, UPS brought me a plane ticket and a check.
Really?
$700. We're gonna pay for everything. So starting money. This is the beginning. So they fly me to New Jersey to Newark Airport. They have and they say it's gonna be somebody with a sign when you go down the escalator with your name on it. And somebody had a sign. It was a big ass Samoan dude. He gets my luggage, puts me in a limo, drives from Newark, New Jersey, all the way to Manhattan. Right. So in Manhattan.
Newark, New Jersey?
Yeah, they drove.
Newark is the biggest city in New Jersey, right?
Right.
Trenton is the capital.
It's the capital. So they drove me from Newark to Manhattan in a limo. Had the Samoan. They had drinks back there. I got toast.
I was just about to tell them, Newark is close to New York.
Yeah,
Newark is very close to New York.
It's not that far.
But
Jersey City is the closest. But Newark.
Yeah, Jersey City is coming out the tunnel.
Newark is just
Right.
Yeah. I like Elizabeth City.
Elizabeth is a little further away, but it's still not there.
They had a room. They had a beautiful room.
But I'm sorry. I want to hear the rest of this shit.
Yeah.
Let me hear the rest of it.
So the limo driver takes me to the hotel, the Belvedere.
Yeah.
Okay, the Belvedere on Fifth Avenue, whatever. And Making the Band is there too, staying there too.
Oh wow.
There you go.
So
That's downtown.
Right. So we meet up in the lobby, and I'm the only black person on the show, and I'm the only man on this episode. So what they did was, it was 2 porn stars, a stripper from Tampa, a stripper from Canada, and me.
Man.
That nigga. So they said, okay, well, the show, we're not going to film the show till Wednesday. This is Monday. I said, so what we're supposed to do? They said, well, you're a grown-ass man, just enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Don't leave Times Square.
Don't act mad.
Don't leave Times
Square. Nigga, I'm walking down the street, and I'm in a hotel security guard, and I said, what time you get off work? He said, I get off at about 4 o'clock. I said, look, I'm here for this talk show. I said, you got a legit job, dog. I said, I'll take care of all your little things. Just, look out. And I got all the expenses. I said, all right, cool. I sit there waiting for this nigga to get off. This nigga gets off work, walks around the corner to McDonald's, goes in there and sees his girlfriend leaning on the counter kissing this dude, gets into a fight with this nigga.
Oh my God.
And he was
right there with him.
Right there with him. I grabbed him down backstage. This was giving him the business.
You was beating him up.
I got my $100 bill just to walk away, cuz. Let's go.
Your boy was getting beat up.
I took him back to the hotel room, got the nigga together, put a couple clothes.
He was busted up.
Yeah, put a couple garments on him.
Yeah.
Me and this nigga, one to his grab, one to his...
After he got beat up.
After he got beat up.
go bad real quick when you're around something like that.
After he got beat up, you took him to get himself together.
No, I took him to the hotel room, get himself together, gave him $100. I said, look, man, fuck that bitch, man. We're gonna do some new things.
Right.
We get on the train, go all the way to Harlem, so he can get some clothes.
That's funny as hell, dog.
Oh my God. What time of night is it?
Yeah.
It's about 7:30. I
At
got there
PM.
about 3:30. I waited for him to get off work. Got off at 5.
Oh my
The
God.
flight lasted 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
The fight was long. Got beat up. Beat up.
It was slow motion.
And he took and the dude took his girl. So we go to his aunt's house, get some clothes, and go back to Times Square. And I'm like, let's just go to this spot. We meet a girl at 3 different places, this bartender. All of them stayed in my room till Wednesday. I washed all their clothes. everything, and they walked me all the way to NBC Studios where I was real late, but I didn't need makeup or nothing.
Yeah.
So Maury was cool.
That's on what street is that? I remember NBC Studios out. What street is that? Is that Broadway?
I think it's Broadway, man.
Yeah.
It's an NBC Studio.
Okay.
So let me tell you, we walked about 7 blocks to this bitch. Get there. They can't go in, so they start kind of get teary-eyed. We had a little prayer or whatever. And eventually, I did bring them to Alabama. I sent them all a bus ticket. But we'll talk about that later. So go in there, and they do my little makeup and stuff, buff my head and everything, and then they get the girls together. So I get on the elevator and go to one floor, and I'm being nosy. I walk in the studio, and I see Sally, Jesse, Raphael's studio.
People don't realize everything in New York is straight up.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you go to those NBC studios and stuff, you got to go in, and everything is way up. But, you know.
Bro, let me tell you what happened real quick. So I see the Sally studio, and then I go back down. And the producer, she comes up to me, she goes, this got to be a hot show. We're going to put this show on in 1 week. Most times it takes 33 days. Put this show on 1 week because they're going to cancel Sally or they're going to cancel Maury.
Yeah, one of them.
Dude, so
Someone's got to go.
dude, somebody had to go. So what I didn't know that I was about to Maury them took me and shiz on me. Oh, to say they show they was gonna have the first male exotic dancer dance on NBC, ABC, or CBS on a mainstream station ever.
Yeah.
Went on that
First
first
time.
60 million viewers. They came on 5 times.
You did it.
60 million times 5 viewers.
You did it.
Watching shit everywhere.
You did it right.
Dude, I couldn't even sell drugs right. I mean, everybody knew the fuck I was, man. Man, I was like, hey man, I'm doing Maury. Said he got the 2 for the 1, man. No, he don't.
He was doing Roger Rabbit.
Fuck, man. All the way.
You know,
They had him
I
doing
love
Roger
that
Rabbit.
story. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
That was a great story. That was a great story. That was awesome. I swear, man. I mean, crazy, awesome ass New York
With
shit.
the HBCUs.
Yeah, just in general. You gotta understand, though. I'm 48. I'll be 49 next year. So, you know.
I'll be 45 next month.
Yeah, you grown men. Grown men go through things. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
17,
Like
56.
67?
56.
67?
You see, driving 67.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? You know when
And the young boys better not mistake me for a young man because it'll be trouble.
And he don't mind reminding you.
You don't mind reminding. Ain't that funny?
I'm still good, young man.
I see some YouTube videos where niggas trying to step to the old man on the chain.
Bing, bing, bing.
And he said, bing. I told you not to do that, young man.
I told you.
Young man, leaking like a mother.
Hey, man. Hey, he only missing 1 tooth for one reason. That's it. It's only 1 tooth missing in 50-something years.
Hey, man.
That's major, my friend.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Skin with your grill, you good.
I'm 2-time national Golden Gloves.
Let me tell you something.
I can dig it.
That old man strip combined with your golden glove strip is serious business. If you get 3 bink binks off on you, they're done.
With that steel.
And I'm telling you, I'm telling you, hey, them shits hurt. Niggas don't realize how much them shits hurt till they get hit.
Add up.
Yeah.
Remember their bodies now. They can't even take a
Remember when
Oh, they can't take nothing. No hit.
Remember when George Foreman came back and they thought he was old and shit and he couldn't punch no more and everything?
Oh, man.
And George Foreman was knocking motherfuckers out.
I remember he knocked out Mike Moore.
Yeah.
He hit Mike Moore with that sneak punch and he was getting beat
Oh,
up.
man.
Yeah,
He was getting beat up. Hit him with the beat.
That was a
That's all it
straight
took.
right hand.
He was bloody, bro.
And it took one beat.
Mike
Wow.
was beating him up.
Nigga fell out.
He fell out.
Beating him up,
He was
bro.
beating him up.
I remember that. He was beating him up.
I was sad, bro.
That's a
I'm like,
grown man punch, bro.
Yeah, it is, man.
Listen, man, a grown man punch hurt. This nigga been dealing with screwdrivers and wrenches,
For a long time.
couches, and lifting
This
shit,
nigga hit Joe Frazier.
Channel box.
holding doors in place, nails something.
Buster Douglas whooped on
Knocked out
Mike Tyson.
Tyson.
It was the same type of hit.
Yeah.
Columbus.
It was the same type of
Mike
hit.
Tyson actually won that fight.
See,
So did.
Columbus, Ohio,
Ohio really got counted out.
Yeah.
Ohio, I be talking to my New York friends, and they be talking about how tough New York is. I be telling them that Ohio got mad champs.
Yeah, Ohio, yeah, absolutely.
Mad champs. You know, back in the day.
Ohio is an athletic state.
Yes,
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
yeah. We got Ernie Schaefer from Youngstown.
Yeah.
Ernie had the title.
Everybody from Ohio.
It's a dude
You know
from
what?
Lorraine that fought. What's his name? De La Hoya. Dude, he fought him for the belt. I can't remember his name, but a dude, a Puerto Rican dude from Lorraine fought.
Yeah.
Oscar De La
Oh,
Hoya.
yeah.
Ohio just.
Ohio traditionally.
Back in the day, we had
tough people from
Cincinnati.
Of course, without being said, it's a football.
Yeah,
you know,
football,
state.
Ohio State.
The whole state is.
Yeah, come on.
The whole state is Ohio State.
You know, tough white boys. Tough white boys. That's the thing. White boys is different.
You know, Howie Bell and myself, they know one another for a very long time, and he used to let me have it when Michigan used to just serve the Buckeyes.
That's how long we've been doing it.
Like,
That's
they used
great.
to serve the shit up. Howie would, like, every time we see it, what happened? He would be like, what happened?
20 years was
I had shit to say for 20 years. They used to whoop our
And I
ass.
see the good brother in the studio. Your son, he got the Michigan State.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Michigan State.
Yeah.
You know, just because I am a Buckeyes fan,
Lansing,
I like other
Spartans,
things.
mate.
I like the Michigan State Spartans.
Let me tell you something. I'm from Detroit.
And that's the
Let
capital.
me break down how we
We
feel.
dropping knowledge as we go. You always
Let me
know.
tell you something how we feel in Detroit. As Detroiters, we love all of our teams. So like, all right. So, but there's
That's how we feel about
there's
Ohio.
some divisionary too. I'm gonna break this down to y'all. Like, but the average Detroiter
Well,
love.
Michigan and Michigan State.
Well, the average Detroiter love everybody. They love Michigan. They love Michigan State. They love the Red Wings. They love the Pistons. They love the Lions. They love the Tigers.
Everybody.
They love Oakland University.
The Lions.
They love University of Detroit. They love all the high schools. They love Cass Tech. They love Armstrong King High School. They love Renaissance. They love, Cooley, Cat. Mumford. So, but
Better made chips.
yeah, all that. Better made chips.
Matter of fact, we played
Cartier's.
Gladiators.
You know, niggas in the deep, they like certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a spot downtown on Woodland that is the Cajun turkey spot.
Oh,
You ever got that?
Yeah.
Almost downtown.
The
The
turkey
turkey
grill.
grill.
So
Where they do the Cajun turkey.
I did a show. I did a show for the turkey grill.
Did you?
I'm about to stop everything.
Yeah. I know. I'm gonna wrap this little part up.
But you know, I've been there.
But I did a show for the turkey grill down on the marina in Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But yeah, my man is a great owner. Great. Shouts out to the turkey.
Oh,
Food is
man.
incredible. But I'm gonna tell you this.
Incredible.
But the people from Detroit on the sports side that went to Cass Tech usually go to Michigan State. I don't know, he might know that. And then the people that, you know what I'm saying, with the King,
Which one is the
go
white
to
school? Which one is the predominant white school?
all of them are.
All of them.
University of Michigan and Michigan.
I'm talking about with the high school. With the high schools.
No, they're all black high schools.
Is that Woodward?
These are all black high schools.
Woodland. I think
There's
it's
Cass,
Woodward.
the three top high schools in Detroit is Cass Tech,
Cass Tech.
Martin Luther King High School,
Yeah.
where I graduated from,
Yeah.
and Renaissance High School.
Uh-huh.
But you have other ones. You got University of Detroit High School. You got Southfield High and all that. You got different high schools.
So
What do you
which
mean
high
from the
school-
east side of
You got
Gratiot?
Country Day.
What high school do
Okay.
the little brothers from the east side of Gratiot, East Gratiot,
Where they go?
where they go?
Usually Martin Luther King High School. Where I went to school.
Okay.
Now, but they'll pluck certain athletes out of the city and have them go to, certain Catholic schools.
If they're good.
Like
If they're really good.
Like Chris Webber.
Yeah.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
come and pick him up every
He
morning.
went to Country Day High School, so that's in the suburb. It's a
Yeah.
deep suburb. So what I'm saying to you is, in Michigan overall, it's south, especially that south.
And we know he didn't live there. Yeah.
Is one of the most athletic places in the country. Because there's so many athletes, dog. We just a little pocket. We're not like Texas. We're not like Florida. We're not like Alabama or something like that.
Right.
But we do have athletes that come out of our high schools in Detroit that go to the
And they're
pros.
spread out.
And that is true.
Farmington.
And we got some
Farmington. One of my old friends.
in all now.
One of my old friends went to Farmington and Inkster. And Farmington High School was like their fucking high school stadium was like a college. You think
I'm telling you,
a college joint?
Not only that, we got some of the best golf courses in the country.
Hey, hold on.
Detroit is a sports place. That's all I'm saying. We got Tommy Hearns boxing. We got, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got boxing gym. We got Emmanuel Stewart.
He's like, I gotta stay, but I gotta
Charles Woodson and Desmond Howard.
Emmanuel Stewart's brother owns
Come on,
Charles Woodson and Desmond Howard.
Ohio boys.
Ohio.
Both from Ohio.
They went to Michigan and represented
both from Ohio.
Yeah. Cleveland.
But it happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. An athlete will go from another state to somebody else, but it happens everywhere. But
that's what you call an All-American from Michigan, an Ohio boy. That's all of their own.
Look, we go all the way back to Joe Louis. Don't have me go all the way to sports.
Hey, I Turner from Detroit.
I don't know. That's a good question.
You seem like you.
I think I Turner from down south.
Detroit.
A lot of people move from the south to Detroit.
Exactly.
Well, in that case, Tina's Carolina.
Detroit is from the south.
A lot of family.
Everybody in the south.
No, correct. Detroit, Detroit was one of the last stops on the Underground Railroad. So you gotta understand that Harriet Tubman at the Second Baptist Church, right there in Greektown. No, seriously, not a joke, man.
No, not a joke.
We were one of the last stops on the Underground Railroad before they took that swim or that boat trip over to Canada. Well, a lot of people stayed in Detroit. They never left, but most of them went to Canada. And where what is known as Windsor, now. But a lot of people left from Detroit to go to Windsor, Canada. Free all the way. Once you were in Canada, Canada gave you immunity, you were free.
You were free.
So we talk about Harriet Tubman. So Detroit's one of the last stops on the Underground Railroad. So Detroit is not to be played with. It's a very serious city. That's why I tell people, the media has dogged Detroit out for so many years. Detroit ain't this and ain't that.
That's true.
Yeah, that's because it was a black city.
And secretly trying to kill it and gentrify it.
They coming now. Look, they trying to take it back now. Detroit is a black city, man. That's our city. That's everybody's city.
When you take jobs,
all that divide and conquer shit is some bullshit. That's our city. That's us.
There's
certain cities in the country like that. Houston, St. Louis,
it has
Philadelphia, Oakland, Tulsa. Talk about it. One of the original cities that's our city.
Yeah.
Detroit associate Tulsa.
First Black Wall Street, man.
They think this is some white shit unless they know about
blacks.
Unless they know about black.
And it went down there without the Martin Luther King. It went down with, we just tired of this shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Howie, remember a couple years ago I hit you up.
I didn't preach today. I'm done.
I'm on my way to Detroit. He's like, I'm going to LA. I came over anyways. I had a time of my life. I had a ball. I sat downtown, ate hot dogs by myself, walked around the whole downtown.
It's a beautiful
all
city.
by myself.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You just ate a hot dog or a Polish bowl?
I ate a hot dog. They had
Coliana.
Yeah, they had Coney. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
And look, we stole that from New York. We had the Coney shit. We stole that from New York.
But the Polish bowl shit.
Coney Island is originated in New York, in Brooklyn. So what Detroiters did was we took some of the food items from the fair at Coney Island in Brooklyn, and we brought it to Detroit as part of the cuisine. I'll give you some history. So they brought it to part of Detroit, Detroit's cuisine. With the chili dogs and the chili fries and all that kind of stuff.
Because Detroit big dudes used to bring that dope from New York.
But the dope came right with it. The dope came from Toledo too, though.
Right.
See, a lot of it, let's not leave Ohio all that.
What about Gary, Indiana?
A lot of it came.
Gary, Indiana.
That's why they built Albuquerque.
You gotta understand that Toledo was a major part of that the trade, because that's why Toledo, they tried to decimate Toledo too. Because Toledo was a big part of the country. It was a big city.
Well,
it was a big,
ships could land there.
Ships could pull up. Ships, because ships was from Detroit too.
There you go. All that harbor
glass from Toledo.
Toledo was an incredible city.
Man.
So when Detroit made money, Toledo made money.
Let me tell you.
They didn't have they make glass like
They
that.
purposely destroyed these cities, man, and the people
Sure.
out of people.
Because the middle class was moving up.
Come on, man.
The middle class was really staking a claim in
Come on.
America, and it was black people.
Black and brown same cities we talking about.
In these same cities, they were thriving.
Yeah.
It's just thriving, booming.
Boom.
Boom.
So
Here come real.
here come crack.
Here come all of the stuff
Here come
to
all
knock
the
us
shit
down.
Yeah, there you go.
To knock us down.
Hey man,
Hey, we gotta answer this call, y'all. Somebody's calling us.
Somebody's calling. Who's
Oh,
calling?
yeah.
Well, hello, caller. You're on the air. We can hear you.
Thanks for calling SlapStik Radio. Who is this? Who's
Let's
calling?
see. It's Cool TLC.
Cool.
I'm trying to make sure
That's
you
the
are.
man right there.
what up, G?
What's up, man? Oh, I can't hear you hardly,
I
man.
know. I don't know.
How you doing, man? I can hear you. Am I the only one can hear him? I can hear you just a little bit.
Yeah, let me.
Can
I'm
you
trying to
turn
make
the
sure
phone
it's connected to my.
Man, love to you, brother. Stay on the line. Stay on the line.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I don't know why. It's still connected. Let me put you up closer
This
to the
is
mic.
comedian Cool TLC calling us in from Cleveland, Ohio. I think he may be in Cleveland. He lives there.
What up,
But he
G?
may be on the road.
Yeah, can y'all hear him?
216. What's up?
What's up, bruh?
Cool TLC, what up with your boy? How you doing? What's up with your boy? Something about Cool TLC. He's one of the first comedians that I ever see go through the audience and rap person for person.
Hey,
Talk about
And
everything.
make this shit go down and be funny. Not just be a rhymer with it.
Right.
But
That's
this nigga
funny.
was funny with it. And
Crack jokes with the rap.
Cool TLC, somebody told me you was faking like you was blind, nigga. Like for the last
Let me tell y'all what
10
TLC
years,
is.
man, you been faking.
I gotta tell y'all this story.
You been faking, nigga.
Howie, I gotta tell y'all this story. When he went around rapping one time, I went to the Funny Bone when he came to Columbus. I brought my mom, right? She had her Coach purse out. It was laid on the on the table with TLC with up like that shit is fake. I was trying to get his attention like, hey, it's me, come on, it's me. And he kept going, he was like, it's dark, I couldn't see y'all. He was like, remember that TLC? That shit was fucking
That shit is fake. Like, you said it in the right point. That shit is fake.
Oh my God. Bruh, tell him about when the sheriff backed into us and hit us. The sheriff.
The sheriff hit y'all?
The sheriff backing out of his house. He got
Are
an
you
argument.
serious?
Evidently, Howie. Evidently, he got an argument with his wife. He bails out. What happens?
I forgot what was going, but I was coming and coming back off this driveway. And so him, doing our 1, 2, drive down the street, this little back about the driveway.
And blast
This
us.
little SUV and ran right.
Swear to God, it was wintertime. It was wintertime.
We screamed.
Like, because he barreled it into us.
Damn TLC, you have mishaps. Remember that time we was about to go see Kevin Hart? We was about to go kicking in Cleveland. That was when Trey Deasy, Lil Rel, and everybody came to the house. We was all chilling, right? And then we found out everybody stayed all night at my house because they all did the Funny Bone. So remember how everybody would just come over and we would chill. So we found out Kevin was in Cleveland. So we like, oh, let's just go. My cousin Bo was like, TLC, take me to the store. Man, they got pulled over. My cousin got a warrant. Now he got to go to jail. Now I got to go bail him out. I couldn't go. Everybody, it was crazy. Remember that?
Yeah, I was funny. I was standing there like, for real?
We got some.
We got to go back to the house with you. You can't.
Man, the stories, like Howie was talking about, the stories, man. Yeah.
Hey, Cool TLC, it is so good, man, to hear you, to hear your voice, man. I mean, you were one of the first guys that booked me, to come to Cleveland and come, you know what I'm saying, and do shows, man. And it's just, just to hear your voice, man, right now, dog, it's a blessing, man, that you still around, bro. And we still
Shout
around.
out to Cleveland.
I'm still around to even hear your voice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's incredible, man. You can't even put a price tag on
Yes, indeed,
how much
man.
this is worth, man.
Yeah, we love him. We love you.
Cleveland is giving me a lot of money.
Yeah.
All day, man. I'm just taking a hiatus.
Yeah.
Chilling now, see what the world wants to do, and then I'm gonna go back out there like,
Yeah, sure. We all trying to
And
do it.
everybody
Right.
know you lost some in your vision. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody knows.
Everybody know that, man. So now let me ask you this: how's your third eye doing?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got that third eye.
It's open. It's clear. Right.
The other two is closed, but that third eye.
It's open like a motherfucker, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I still see people who they are.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Damn right.
God damn, cool.
Very clearly, huh?
Your story is incredible. It's almost something that need to be
It's
like one of
incredible.
the untold stories or like some kind of shit on TV, you know, on fucking any cable.
I
This
agree.
guy.
Because you got one of those stories, man, and I'm teasing you about your vision, but we comedians, so we always got to do it. But I knew you from you being a brother that brought me in town, like I said, to pay me. Vision was all good, nothing was wrong, and then from that to now, to even hear your voice, and you still sound jubilant, and you still sound like
that's very important.
That is a testament of how strong you are, man.
Sure, strong.
You know what I'm saying?
42, man.
Yeah, nah, come on, man.
Salute.
Yeah, you a bad motherfucker, bro.
You a bad motherfucker.
I think you can still freestyle and snap on niggas
Everything.
with your third mind.
I
think you can just tell. You know what I'm
Touch
saying?
Touch them.
Yeah, I think you can still do it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Why you bullshit?
Hey, Howie, I'm gonna tell you something. It goes back to the day when you was really broke, bro.
Yes, we was.
Detroit, bro.
Yes, we was, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I'm talking about where it all started at.
We was, man.
We was. Y'all guys in Detroit, I just felt like I was part of Detroit, so I didn't grow up in Detroit. I just felt like I was part of Detroit because I was up there so much.
Yeah, you was. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? We was coming, to Cleveland doing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I remember.
And I was the only nigga from Columbus that y'all accepted.
Columbus too. But Stephen G was coming up there. But you know what? It was so crazy.
No, really though, man. Really though.
He was the dopest host though ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The dopest.
Yeah, he was the dopest host.
Oh my god.
He was magnifying on the stage.
When you cut into his rooms and he brought you to the stage.
Yeah, it was incredible.
It's
But
incredible.
he had already destroyed the crowd. He didn't already do. Yeah, look, before the headliner, he about to go and do this rap shit, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, hey man, you made me stronger as a comedian.
No doubt. He always made. I was about to say that. He made you come out and do.
Hey, cool. Listen, you listening to me, man? I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Do your best, man.
This ain't no lie, right?
He made you.
You are definitely at least one of. There's some other ones out there, but you are definitely one of them. Where I was like, TLC. He about to go up and do this.
And do all this shit.
He done already
introduced me.
He done already blew it up. Everybody done been up. It's all
Like, goddamn,
he about to
man.
go right before the headliner and do this rap shit and say, you over here at the table, I'm my man. You ain't shit, nigga. I bet
And
you
you ain't
ain't
able.
saying. He started doing all that shit and you ain't bought a drink yet for your bitch. And your bitch is my bitch. And I bet you gonna switch because I'm gonna keep on going to the next table here. What's up with your girl? She look like she got a beard and you would do that shit. I was like, this nigga is incredible. I'm like, who does this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And nigga, you was doing that, and you would do that right before you brought me up. You did that a few times, you motherfucker. Right before you brought me up. A few times we had shows together. You would do that shit and blow it up. All right, okay, give it up for Howie Bell. All right, goddamn. All right, shit.
So Detroit nigga would do that shit, and Kenny Howe would do it in Chicago, but Kenny just would go around to everybody and just crack on them. He wouldn't do it in a rap.
In a rap, but he would just snap on it.
And he would just snap on everything.
Oh my God.
And then keep it moving and then introduce you.
But you can't do nothing but respect it, man.
You can't, man.
But go ahead. Go ahead, cool. What you gonna say? Say
what
something.
was you saying?
I was about to say something. Go ahead, yeah.
Oh, I was just saying, life was good, you know what I'm saying? But, back when we were all,
TV stars. When we were TV stars.
Hey, Howie, I'm gonna do Steve and I'm gonna do Howie. Steve and I'm gonna do Howie. Remember when we used to
remember it so fast. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Steve.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ypsilanti. I think I did Ypsilanti with you one time.
Yeah. I know. We probably did more than that though.
But I did it more, but I think
Yeah.
me and you.
Okay.
One time.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Good
Yeah.
job.
I know I was there a couple times. Yeah. I remember so fast. For sure. You talking about the old school? Well, you went on
Old school. We went way back.
on
Man.
back.
God damn.
Oh, man, come on now, you know.
Yeah.
You were.
Detroit aficionado.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, you are.
You went 92 and 90. Yeah, you did, man.
God damn, man. I miss you, man.
Miss you, brother.
Big time. You know we used to
I
roll.
miss y'all too, even though I can't see y'all. Y'all look like the same.
Except how he has hair.
Hey, look.
Howie Bell got hair.
I got hair now, nigga. I got afro now, nigga.
Jerry. Howie Bell got hair, man. He got a little baby afro, man. You wouldn't believe it. You had to check it, man.
He got edges and everything.
You wouldn't believe it.
It's right up.
That's stimulus money, man.
You wouldn't believe it. Brother, you wouldn't believe it, man. For real.
Somalian hair seed.
Hey, look, I might let you do me like Stevie Wonder. You can feel my hand, nigga, when I see you. That's what you can feel, nigga.
Yeah, so you can smile and shit.
What was you gonna say about Steven?
Oh, this thing, you know.
Man.
This thing go back. Oh, you know what, Steve? I'm gonna say something now. I'm right. I think Howie did it too, and I don't think y'all really know. You know, Bill Jenkins died, right?
I ain't here.
Bill Jenkins from Youngstown.
The club in Youngstown.
What was the dude's name?
His
name.
Larry.
Larry, because he was like, and I'm Larry. His name was on the wall across the
Right, but the promoter happened.
really, Bill Jenkins.
Yeah.
You know, he was down here in the old folks home.
Yeah. Yeah, then he moved to Atlanta.
Did he? With
Yeah,
his
and
people?
I talked to him 2 weeks ago.
Oh, God.
Oh
Did
man.
he?
my God.
Bill,
You
you know,
crazy was, I called him just to say what's up. This dude answered the phone, and I'm like, where you at?
Wow.
I'm in the hospital, dude.
yeah.
And I'm like, I'm here to feed and everything. I'm there. He's like, I got to go. And I'm like, you talking to me?
I didn't get a chance to go.
Why didn't you even picking up the phone, bro?
Right. Yeah, dog. Man,
And
you know, do you know,
Next thing I know, he passed away 2 weeks after that.
do you know Bill Jenkins is the one who named me the Room Ripper? He's the one that named me. They're like, man, you be killing, you're ripping rooms. You're a room. He gave me that moniker. I mean, when people name themselves, you know it ain't real. When people like, yeah, I'm this. They call me this, and you name yourself, no, it ain't real.
Right.
When someone else gives you a moniker, then it's real. It's, authentic. This guy, Bill Jenkins, named me. He dubbed me the Room Ripper. He is the one who called me that first.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
Oh
Hey,
my God.
TLC, man. Do you smoke weed still, nigga?
You said, do I smoke weed?
Yeah.
Did you ever?
No, he ain't never.
Yeah.
He used to.
He used to smoke weed.
Used to, long time ago.
Yeah, he used to smoke
I
weed.
stopped smoking weed. I started stopped smoking weed because it got offended. Because we all be sitting around and dudes be like, man, I'm passionate for sure. And I'm like, when?
Stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
You're stupid. But yeah, he used to smoke weed back in the day. Then he stopped.
That's crazy. You don't smoke weed at all no
Then
more.
he stopped. We used to ride. I'm telling you, we used to go on rides for like, I don't know how long, Terry, for 10-hour rides to go do stand up and stuff like that. And I would be smoking, but he wouldn't. He had quit. But I'll be like, man, I gotta hit this blood, man.
We still smoke several blunts together, nigga.
I know. Yeah.
I'm smoking right now talking to you.
I was gonna say, ask me what made you ask.
That far.
We had to turn around and do an hour and a half back.
We went the wrong way and turned around. That was funny.
And we saw Lima, so it said Lima 3 miles. So we like, all right, we're here. But it wasn't Lima.
Hey, look, I'm gonna
It was too late.
I'm gonna tell y'all a serious story, bro. I know we've been on the phone with Dolph for a long time. Nigga, I drove from New York, nigga, was leaving, coming back to Detroit, and I fucked around and came up at the exit and went back the other way, thinking I was going
all the way back the other way
to Detroit, and then I wound up seeing the New Jersey sign.
Again.
Fucking time zone.
Yeah, like, no, I didn't. Come all the way. Patterson, New Jersey.
I back though. I get off the exit. I brace myself. I took a breath. I filled the car back up with gas, and I started going back the way. Man, I couldn't believe. I drove at least a couple hours. I went back to where I just came from.
I've done it before.
I did it too.
And now I was so like blown by that.
Yeah.
But that's from being. I was drunk from the night before, and still smoking and being high and doing high shit.
That reminds me.
You know
I was
what
in.
I'm saying?
No, look how much I love my family. I was in Buffalo, New York. We having a family reunion. My mama done told them that I would come and perform. She done called me in Buffalo. Can you come tomorrow and be here tomorrow? That's a Saturday. I'm doing a show Friday in Buffalo, New York. I drive from Buffalo, New York to Dayton, Ohio to do my family's family reunion. Turn around Sunday and turn back and drive to Toronto. The next day to Toronto. Remember we did the joint in Toronto, Canada, TLC? With Elijah. Yeah. I turned around and my mama begged me, my auntie now begged me. I'm in Buffalo, New York. They're like, can you come out? They waiting on. They want you to see you so bad. And I left. I did a show and drove all night from Buffalo, New York to Dayton, Ohio. Turn around that next day. And I had Shorty Rock with me. And another girl that I picked up in Buffalo, I'm not gonna lie, and she helped drive too.
Good.
Shout out to Tammy. Thank you so much, Tammy.
Right.
And we we came back, and that next morning drove to Toronto, Canada, because I had to do yucks. So, oh my God, it was just stupid. It was some stupid ride. That was the most stupid riding. That's why I would take less money if somebody would fly me.
All from getting fucked up, right?
Yeah, well.
Was you fucked up?
Sure, but it was just my mom and them calling me like, can you do it? And I'm just riding like that. He was just saying he was fucked up. That's why he had to ride. But my family asked me, like, can you really come from New York to Dayton? And I said the next day, Mom, I got to be in Toronto, Canada.
You need a nap, my nigga. Hey, I ain't got no driver.
Can you do it? They're waiting on you. They really want to see you.
Right.
See, when you get like this and you've done television and your family think you're a superstar, you're rich and shit, they'll ask you to do just astronomical shit. I'm poor as y'all. I'm broke as a mother. I'm just making the same money y'all make in 2 weeks in a day. So a weekend.
Hey, after the Maury show, my mom got me to strip at a baby shower. I was on the Maury Bogan show, and my mom had me strip at a baby shower after that.
My baby famous. My baby
TLC.
But I'm telling you what was really crazy. The first time I ever went to Buffalo, New York. Okay, first of all, I'm dumb. I don't even know.
No, when we crossed the border.
Me and my brother was riding in the car together. He came up, I think, come on, man. We gonna go to Buffalo. I got to show.
And I told you before this.
I didn't know when you get to the border, they was like, what you coming for, right? And my stupid ass didn't know.
Comedy show.
I was like doing it. It was like, you got a permit? And I said, no, I'm just.
To work? Do you have a permit to work here? Yeah, that's what they hit you with. I told you.
I took everything, put the tire out the car.
I told you to tell them that you were going to do some gambling, and that's it.
Right, but they turned around and told us we couldn't go into Canada, right? And we went the other way. we drove all the way around to Erie somewhere
Oh,
to the
wait.
other end to go get
Oh,
the
wait.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, to go into
Uh-huh.
Toronto.
Uh-huh.
The dude said, he said, when you at the other exit, I was like, yeah, we was there. He's like,
The QEW. It's the QEW. Ain't it the QEW? Ain't it the QEW, bro?
Yeah.
Did you let him in? Did he let you in?
No.
That's the Queens Highway. It's the QEW.
That's how it is when you come to Misha's house. You better make sure you got your license.
Oh, yeah. Well, I done drove down to Misha's house. I drove in because I listen, for 4 years before I got blind, for 4 years I didn't have no driver's license. I was all over the place.
All over.
Right.
Me too. Me too.
Hey,
We love
TLC used
you,
to be
brother.
everywhere,
Oh
man.
my God, man.
I had no life.
Man. TLC, you working on anything new? Anything you want to update us on?
And I'm gonna be calling you soon too.
Catch me on WRGR. I do a podcast every Saturday. I do it on Nerve DJs.
Nerve DJs?
Podcast.
Okay.
You know what I
No
still
doubt.
got?
Okay.
Remember when you create? Remember when I used to do that show on Sundays and you created that theme song for me? It's
Yeah,
SlapStik. I still got it. It's SlapStik Sunday.
Oh,
This dude is so cold, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He used to
This
help
is
me out
my
with
man.
so much stuff, man. You're one person I will always appreciate, never forget, and
Now,
definitely.
this will turn me on the Po' Boys right here. This dude
Oh yeah.
turn me on the Po' Boys in Cleveland. Detroit don't even do Po' Boys like Cleveland do.
Nah, it's a thing.
Do it. Hey, Terry,
What?
the Po' Boys in Cleveland.
Polish boy?
The Polish boys, man.
Man, y'all
Come
like
on, man.
Polish boy.
Detroit cannot do the Polish boys like Cleveland. Tell them, man.
Nah, you first of all, you gotta have a Polish boy with the bread gotta be salty.
It gotta be salty from the sauerkraut, man. For real. It's done.
Your clothes. If you mess up your clothes, you're a Polish boy. You
Okay.
might be real.
Hey,
Right.
Steve,
Right.
you see people on Hamilton and Kimberly Parkway with the 10 up from
Yeah.
Cleveland and sell
Yeah,
Polish boys here.
Every time I used to
Yeah,
go to
DJ.
Cleveland, I
You
think
got
they
DJ.
take me get a Polish boy. I'm like, those are one of them old spots. Cause they got they got about 5 or 6,
Right.
everywhere. They're everywhere. I'm like, we gotta get one of those. Man, it's so good to hear from you.
To the Coney Island.
Shout out to the Coney.
No doubt. He's not here. He's using the
Yeah, he went out to
restroom
the
right
restroom real quick.
now. Yeah, he went to the restroom. He's taking a break.
To make you run off, no matter what time of day it be.
No doubt.
Cool down.
That Coney Island. Yes, indeed. Wow.
Man.
What kind of rooms are going on and popping on in Cleveland for the comics that are listening?
Man, listen, I really can't really tell you. I'm gonna just be honest about it. I done took a hiatus for a minute and I didn't update myself with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I'm not really in touch with it like I used to be because of my setback.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get back. That's not a sad story, but I just don't really know what rooms they got.
No, it is a sad story to me. But Rob Allen, I've seen Rob on posts on Facebook and things of that nature, promoting himself. And I was just wondering, I've just seen, I haven't seen so much Courtney G, just pictures, but I've seen Rob is doing work. And I appreciate Rob Allen doing work. He's a BET Comic View All-Star, as yourself. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to ask you that question, like, what are you doing, to keep busy? Like, are you busy doing stand-up? Do you have a room right now? Or what? What are you doing?
No, I ain't got a room right now. I still do my stand-up, keep myself motivated on stand-up.
Right.
The show that I do is actually like comedy jokes and music all together. And I actually do it for an hour. I have a podcast. I've been doing it for about 5 years now, 5-6 years now. So I kind of use that as my catalyst of getting out and doing stand-up. But after this, whatever situation gets a little bit better,
Yeah.
I plan on coming out here full force, like bigger and better than I did before.
Sure.
You know,
Have you spoken? Right. Let me ask you this. Misha and I have we talked to with Dwight Chilius recently, a couple weeks ago. Have you spoken? I know that name. I know that name will throw you a little bit, but have you spoken with old school promoters like that? And
no, I have not. Just to keep it real, I mean,
and are they doing anything?
We did give up on right turn, but I don't have no animosity for it. We just don't have nothing in common. We to have
What you got, P? No. Go ahead. I was talking to my sister. Go ahead. I asked her if she had to pee. But go ahead.
No, but I haven't talked to a lot of the old promoters and stuff like that. A lot of them really just got out the bid.
Yeah.
They, trying to do whatever, but if you ain't ready, everything that changed, if you ain't willing to change, it really ain't gonna happen.
And then, I mean, as the money got stronger for us, like you mentioned, when we used to be in Canada, what was the promoter's name? Say his name again. Elijah and his son. Yeah. And once the money got far, and then they wouldn't like you doing yucks, and that was the comedy club there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would do yucks, and they would tell me like, "What are you doing yucks for?" I'm like, "Are you crazy? I mean, y'all, what are you talking about? You ain't gonna tell me where I'm gonna be or what I'm gonna do."
I'm a comedian.
I'm a comedian. I'm still a comedian.
He has to present himself.
I'm here because they called me.
Right.
That's right. Right.
It's just like if I'm somebody who whoop ass and they call me, you wouldn't act. What you doing? What you doing here for? Yeah, to whoop your ass.
Right.
So if you wouldn't ask me, you'd be like, "Oh, I know what he's here for."
I know what he's here for.
Yeah,
to whip some ass.
To whip some ass. You wouldn't even ask. Like he's not looking nobody in the eyes or nothing. When people looking around at him, he's looking away at the wall. He's here to fuck people up. And so, like Dolomites.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm gonna say this, man. The game has it's so much that it's changed because now you got people that are the people in the audience are comic critics.
Man, say that.
They're comedian police now.
They think so.
Right, and they know they can almost first of all half of them is more funnier than you on stage.
Already. They already know it. And never been on stage before ever, but they funnier than you. Yeah,
right.
Half of them.
That's when you get on stage, you tell this joke, and that's why I tell some of these young comedians, I say, hey, don't recycle the news. Don't recycle the news.
Right.
You're talking to people that done heard jokes.
Yes.
All the
You ain't talking to people that ain't heard jokes.
I ain't heard no jokes now.
Amen. Amen.
You gotta be.
Mine.
Somebody gonna check
you. You better be original.
Right. And if you can't be original, hey, you need to go either restudy the game or listen to somebody else. I mean, don't get me wrong. We all bet. And we all have been through the young dudes don't respect the old dudes. The old dudes don't respect the young dudes.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, my thing has always been who's still doing it.
Right. Yep.
Sure.
I don't care what you did back in the day.
Who's still at it? Who's still at it?
Right.
Yeah, I ain't lying about that one.
I mean, we've met how many ex-comedians? I mean, I've met 6,000 comedians who are now ex-comedians.
Who used to get down.
Who used to get down. They are behind the bar. They own clubs. They are promoters. They are all these people, And I tell people, if you like stand-up that much, just get a room. You can go up every week. You can be the host of that room. Just get one. You like comedy. You're not a comic per se. You like comedy, though.
In defense of some of those kind of guys. I've known people that have done stand-up, but that really when they call it.
No.
So they can get to stand up and they may have been involved in it for a few years, but they real calling was producing or
writing
Or yes, absolutely. So I don't want to knock those guys.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm getting to.
But they still love stand-up.
They love stand-up.
Because they respect it so much.
They respect somebody who can do it really well.
They respect it.
Entertainment.
They've seen somebody who can do it well.
And they feel like they can do it well.
Yeah, sure.
And
that's why they tried it.
That's why they
Of
tried
course.
it.
You know, if you got love for something, then I would rather somebody not do it.
Right. Well, you can tell. I'm sorry, TLC.
You can have, if you have a love for it, you have to have a respect for it too.
But you can't tell somebody that they don't have a love for it. Some people start doing something they don't even know
That's what I'm talking
doing.
about.
Like they've been led to do something.
That's what I'm saying.
So you can't take that away from human nature.
No, it's not human nature.
You know what I'm saying? It
It's
is.
just once you lose your passion to do something.
Oh, once you lose your passion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you find your niche and find what you really want to do.
Yeah.
And that's why I always say the veterans, the ones who've been doing me, Howie, Steve, and whoever else is in the room, the ones that've been doing it, we make it look easy. So the ones that ain't been doing
Sure.
it, like, oh, I can do that.
I can do that.
No, not necessarily you can't.
Right.
Because it's not really about if you super funny, it's about time.
Yes.
If you don't have your time together, you can tell funny jokes.
And it's
But
content.
if you have it together, you wait.
It's content as well. It's content as well. Now, when you get up to a certain status, you can be talking about fucking chickens on the farm. As long as your timing is good, guess what? You're gonna get laughter.
Comedy is a lot like chess.
Right.
That's what I've learned. Like, I'm not a comedian, but I love comedy. You know what I'm saying? And it's
We're
a
just
lot
talking about that. Yeah,
It's
sure.
It's a lot like chess. It's very strategic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I hype you up. You hear me?
That's what we're talking. Yeah, that's what we're talking.
Don't
And
ask
then-
me to tell a joke,
Yeah, don't ask me to tell it. Right,
please.
right. And then people will
And
be
if
stuck.
your punchline are just cuss words,
Mm,
that don't make you a comedian.
right, exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people think that.
That just means you lack a vocabulary.
And I had a lot of respect for the game because when I came in, I was green, just like anybody else.
So you like a punchline.
The thing is, a lot of people just don't like to say this, but a lot of comics have a lot of content together, which we already know. You can't say verbatim, word for word from a comic joke. You can't tell a comic joke word for word because you know just know.
Yeah, not go back
One joke, no, he got a premise of your joke.
of your joke. And that goes back to you cannot pattern a joke. Because who's to say, the pattern people said, who's to say you're the first one that said that?
Right.
You know,
But
that's why a joke can't be, no, a joke cannot be patented. A joke can't be patented.
Well, a joke can never be patented, but people understand. It's an unwritten rule in comedy.
It's an unwritten rule, of course.
Yeah. If I'm doing this. But another thing is, hey, forget the joke, be you.
Yes.
That way you never get copied.
You've never, they can't really do you.
And as soon as somebody copy you, they be like, oh, no.
That one.
Yeah.
You can't do what you're doing like Stephen
You're doing that, that's Stephen G. Stolen joke.
Stolen joke.
Stolen joke.
Stolen joke.
Right off the bat.
Right off the bat. All over the country. I've had a brother
I'm
in New York.
about to Alaska, nigga. Be like,
Alaska.
oh, somebody else.
Yeah, somebody like,
Yeah, they might not be in your name, they don't have it in him.
they right. They know that. Like, hold on.
They know that ain't him. Yeah,
Right,
man.
like this nigga did that on TV, man. You can't do that.
Right.
Especially when a nigga did it on TV.
Yeah.
Anybody that did shit on the
Oh, I got jokes I ain't do on TV that's been stolen.
But I said especially
Yeah, especially.
when you've done it on television.
Yeah.
Well, Bruce definitely, well, I don't want to say no name, but Bruce, if I get to talking to Bruce, he'll tell you about somebody who would take his stuff, boy. And, well, no, we this SlapStik Radio. Arnaz Jack. Bruce tell me,
Yeah.
we real. Like Arnaz and spruce
And
it
I'm
up.
confused
And
though.
spruce your shit up so cold
Oh.
and have it so cold.
Like,
you
your
get-
shit sweet.
Like, yeah, your shit's sweet.
Hey, that shit sweet. He like, damn, I didn't take my shit like that. Niggas said my shit extra.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell it. This is the comedy work.
Hey, look, I like
we dropping bombs. I love Arnez. I love Arnez.
I never had a problem with Arnez.
No.
I know, but you know, I don't know what everybody does. Some people can do whatever they do, stealing,
or whatever,
whatever they do or don't do,
or don't do, or have or you're what do they call it? A briefcase comic. You know.
Some people do what they do.
You know what I'm saying? All the jokes you got. What is?
I'm not briefcase comic. I ain't never heard of them.
The briefcase comic, or all your stuff is old. All your stuff is old. What is it?
Recycle.
But you carry it with you.
Stock jokes.
Stock. That's why it's a briefcase.
Okay, stock jokes.
Stock jokes. You're a stock joke comic. That's why they say you're a briefcase. You know, I've heard older comics say that.
Okay.
Oh, briefcase ass comic. You know.
Okay.
He got the stock.
He carried around with it. All his jokes in the briefcase. That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, can't think of nothing new. You know. The briefcase comics. You know where I got that from?
That's actually good series.
Hey, TLC, you know where I got that from? Big Daddy Fitz talking about Daryl Banks.
Detroit, baby.
Talking about Daryl Banks. No one could grow up in and there was another guy. I love Daryl, but it's another guy besides Daryl Banks who do the stock jokes. It's another guy. And my man was going to book both of them. And I was like, no, I came in between it. Like, no, because they're going to do both of the same shit.
Hold on, man. TLC, hold on. TLC.
About Daryl, what I noticed about Daryl, and I'm going to just say this, we all know this joke is Daryl, they knock or whatever. But Daryl was like a given hand in cards that you know he's low.
Yeah. No doubt. Oh yeah, but he gonna kill.
He gonna still go out there and kill, and you just be looking like,
damn. How? With the Nipsey wrestlers and the Scatman brothers.
Hold on, Daryl Banks, and if you're listening right now, it's Howie Bell. You motherfucker.
You motherfucker.
I hate you, but I love you.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you stole so many jokes, and nigga, your money wasn't right. but you's a charming motherfucker.
Very,
I
extremely.
promise you, nigga, goddamn, if I didn't love you, motherfucker, I wouldn't cut you
You
out.
done ruined so much.
I gotta cuss him out because I love him so much.
Right.
But let me tell you this right here.
I've been knowing him 30 years.
Brother, this nigga take a nigga joke, what's the stock joke, and make it stop.
Like,
no, nigga, that ain't stock. That's that nigga's joke.
Yeah.
Like, nigga,
come on.
Damn, Banks, come on, man. Yeah. Now he had a bad habit. He couldn't help himself.
He couldn't help
He's one of the comedians that couldn't help himself. He even tell you, yeah, I know I stole you.
I know.
He couldn't even help himself. So he was one of those comedians that was a good comic, and he was really, you know what I'm saying, actually very talented brother.
Gary,
you know what I'm saying?
Gary said that about Jack Shepherd.
He had great delivery.
I was like,
but he delivered everybody else's jokes.
Yeah. No doubt.
Nigga, do you? He had about 3 of his own and about 15 of everybody else.
Gary Owen.
Like, come on.
Gary Owen gonna try to jump on Jack Shepherd. Jack Shepherd did a stop joke. Gary Owen wasn't listening to the show. Like he said, came out, did the same stop joke. And then gonna try to blame Jack for doing the stop joke. No, don't blame Jack for doing the fucking stop joke. And you come out and do the same stop joke.
Same stop joke.
You should have been original.
You should have been
That's why Stephen G said everything out my mouth gonna be original.
I love you, Barry.
You got mad because somebody else did the joke that you was going to do. That everybody did.
But we have a plan B.
But Howie, the audience was looking at him like we heard that. And they previously heard that earlier.
Look, and he heard it before that.
Even before that, they heard it.
Yes, they did.
And so they're like, okay, Jack did it, we let it pass.
And now they're like,
you did it?
And now,
the headliner,
how about this one?
The headliner didn't stop though.
And now,
they're like, no.
And now the whole show looks like something
what's
like
going on?
Yeah, right.
So now the whole show's affected by this. So now you got 2 comics doing stock jokes,
Yeah.
In the same show.
Of the same kind.
Now the show looks corny.
Corny.
So now the promoters look bad. Now the producers look bad. The venue just looks
everything
cheesy.
Raggedy.
It just looks cheesy. And people don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? When you hire comedians that are not authentic, when you hire comedians that are not ready for that platform, you hire comedians. Hey man, everybody. Some people gotta do open mic, man.
Yeah.
Some people gotta just do open mic.
We'll talk about that.
They're not ready for that type of platform. Well, you put them on the platform, so now your show is cheesy. Because your comedians that you have on there are not ready for the platform that you put them on. And it's not a knock on anybody. Well, I love all comedians.
This is the
Stephen G, you know better than anybody else. You just have to have different platforms for different levels of comedy. That's why they have open mic nights.
Sure.
That's why they have book nights. And then they have concert or whatever, or comedy club weekends and then concert. So they had everything.
Yeah.
They had different levels for comedy.
Different levels.
You go through the chain of command. Now the people think that they do social media videos and that they get out there and all they gotta do is do this, then they are worthy of performing live and getting this such and such. No, you're not. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to get up there and you're going to destroy my whole show.
Yeah.
My whole show.
Well,
because once you come with that bullshit, now everybody else is suspect. So the whole crowd.
Well, then you see the new comics.
Next?
It's 4 of them on stage at the same time because they can't handle the big audience by themselves.
I ain't seen that yet.
It's 4 of them on stage. I'm not going to name the names, but I've never seen that before.
I'm a part
in my 30 years of stand-up.
Well, I'm a part of a group that was 4 of us on stage at the same time on the other level. It was me, Spanky Hayes, Joe Blunt, and Thomas Ward. We're called the other level, and we had a development deal with Overbrook Entertainment, which was Will Smith's company.
Wow.
And we did that.
The claim of fame for Howie Bell.
Yeah, so we did that.
I jumped in the game long, like when we was up in Detroit, but I used to love freeze tag.
Yeah, freeze tag. We used to do freeze tag. You used to get down with a freeze tag. TLC. And we used to do that, but let me tell you something.
No doubt.
We all moved from Detroit to LA, and we wound up in the development deal, like I said, with Overbrook. We did work very well. It was 4 of us. But we did sketches and improv and all that shit on stage and stand up. And, we did songs and all kind of shit. So if they're doing that,
some Arsenal and Mitchell shit. That was the first 2.
Well, there was 2. We was 4.
Yeah.
So
Like it was the first
Arsenal and Mitchell wasn't the first duet shit. The duets go back to Lauren and Barney.
Well, okay, and Step and Fetch.
Abbott and Costello.
Yeah, Step and Fetch.
They
were the new version. We hadn't
seen
it.
Was 4.
Since that.
Nobody had did 4.
Who did Def Comedy Jam? 2 people, except for Arsenal Mitchell.
No.
This is what I'm talking about. In the new style.
Nobody had, and even during the Arsenal Mitchell days, that's what I'm trying to tell you, and I knew both of those guys.
Yeah,
nobody had did 4, and we were the 4, and we were all in Hollywood.
Okay.
And we had the deal in the development. It was 4 of us, and we did the Aspen Comedy Fest. We did everything. Actually, the patent for Wild 'N Out came from the other level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, real talk.
I know you're not lying.
Howie Bell, Spanky Hayes, Joe Blunt, Thomas Ward. Thomas Ward is the opening act for Eddie Griffin right now. Has been working for the last 6-7 years. I don't know. Yeah. Joe Blunt just got through filming his own film
movie in Detroit.
Detroit, Spanky Hayes, who was taken from us to go to Wild 'N Out. In my opinion,
took
Howie Bell. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm giving you my perspective on the history of comedy, you know what I'm saying, in America as far as black comedy.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Or even know about it.
Well, your synopsis makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because people gotta know about it. Because they wouldn't know about it. Now people will say to me, well, what makes Howie Bell think he's telling the truth?
Or whatever.
Do your research. Please. That's all I was saying. Do your research. Go and ask around. Talk to people. You know what I'm saying? And figure it out for yourself.
In the industry. Talk to people in the industry, not outside the industry.
Absolutely.
In the industry. Now, you want to learn about somebody. How about that?
I hated to do that at the end of the show.
So what?
We went into it, then we did a deep show.
This was a deep show.
It was educational.
Yeah, it was communicational.
Communicational.
Yeah.
And before we close out, TLC, where can we find you on social media?
Hey, you can get me on Instagram, Cool TLC, COOLTLC. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place. So if you really want to holler at the boy, holler at your boy. If I can say this, if you're an independent artist, you got music and you're trying to get onto a platform, I got it, buddy. You know what I'm saying? You can hit a brother up always at the Meltdown, TAT, the Meltdown Show, #1 @gmail.com. And you can get on worldwide, I'm in all countries, doing my 1-2. So I'm still trying to knock them down.
Yeah.
All right. Have you been doing any rooms? We're trying to link up comics with rooms. That's the main thing we're trying to do here.
Wait, say it again.
Rooms? Do you have a room right now, or do you know any rooms that we can link up comics with rooms? Because we have a lot of young comics that are listening.
I don't have a room right now. I know there's a bunch of rooms around here. A lot of them are open mic.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, a lot of them are open mic, but I don't know.
Yeah, we have a lot of young comics, or older comics who want to freshen up. You know what I mean? I just went to an open mic down the street from me a couple of because I had some gigs coming up. So, hey, I may pop in at open mic, you know?
I don't have a room, I have a platform.
But,
But I'm saying, hey, if you a new comic and you trying to do your 1-2, then you create a room.
Right.
Don't wait on everybody else to make a room. Go make a room and tell them what you can bring and do the open mic yourself.
right.
That's the way you gonna get it.
Right.
Well, you gotta be funny first. You just can't come in the door like, I'm gonna get the room. Now, you gotta be funny, they gotta respect you, they gotta love you, and then bam, there goes your room. So, you know it doesn't work like just in the door. Everybody ain't gonna be funny as me and you, TLC. You know what I mean? Of course. Everybody is not gonna be a paid comic their third time on stage. You know?
No, but look how long, and I'm gonna keep it honest.
What?
How long it took us to really get it. I ain't talking about when we was doing the fights and the little $50 shows.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the get it. You still need a stage to practice on.
Yeah.
You still need a
Right about
stage
that.
to
Right about
practice
that.
on. Weren't we talking about that earlier?
Yes, we was, brother. Yes, we was.
About don't go up to for you young comics,
Man.
don't run up to Hilarities and Joker's Wild and the Funny Bone and all of these
Thinking
places
you already ready.
thinking you're already ready. Go to the underneath
What did you say
place.
was gonna happen? Once they saw you and you bombed, then what's gonna happen?
They're gonna see you as the same person.
No matter how good you become.
No matter how you progress, they're gonna see you as the same person. Like I saw him when he was terrible. So
I swear I love
It's terrible.
I love going up to open mic. And they, you know, with the younger crowd, they don't know me like that. I'm glad. I'm glad you know me.
Sure.
Sure.
I'm gonna destroy you. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy your ribs.
But I'd rather be a new Jack, old Jack.
Yeah.
Old Jack, new Jack, than just, you know, not just do it at all.
Right, exactly.
Irrelevant Jack.
And I'll just laugh half of y'all to the bathroom. You'll be like, he's hysterical. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be mad at it. I was just going on stage. I've been doing it for a while. I ain't gonna even try to outshine them or nothing. I'm going here and just show you that I'm seasoned.
Yeah.
But I ain't
No
trying to
doubt.
outshine you. I'm trying to describe.
My regular shit gonna laugh the rest of the event. I've been doing 2 or 3 minutes. We went, and you know, like 5 minutes or whatever. And it's just, you know, when you've been doing it for 30 years, you can do 5 minutes at the open mic, and you killed the fucking place. You know, they want you to hang around to the end of the night. Like I don't have a problem with that every now and then, but if I have something to do, you know, because I don't want to come in just because I've been doing it so long and I've got television credits and. You know, I come to an open mic, or us seasoned comics come to an open mic, and we're like, hey, places here, places there, places there. Listen, we will stay to the end of the night, no problem sometimes, if we don't have anything to do, because we like comedy too. Shit, this is what we do. So we like to see young comics. I like to see everybody. You know what I mean?
I'm a fan of a comic.
Of course.
Who you are.
If you make me laugh, I like you, for real.
Right,
I like you just for trying it.
I'm Stephen G's biggest fan. I'm Howie Bell's biggest fan.
Exactly.
I came up with y'all.
Yeah.
So I got respect for you. If
Yeah.
I say
Yeah.
and I'm
My brother.
No doubt.
My brother.
Seen you do an hour and kill.
Right, but I'm happy to be.
Man, like when you, especially when you do a lot of shows, and when you do a lot of comedy,
You're adding as you go.
No.
You're forgetting about some of your
No.
underneath stable.
People come to a show expecting a certain joke that they like of you,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah,
you
they
know,
do.
and so
Bring
it's
Zoid, for instance.
and
They're
absolutely.
waiting on it.
So you don't even have that in mind. Like, this is not what I'm doing.
I'm not doing that tonight.
You know,
Right,
I'm
right.
working to this. I'm
Right.
gonna start working these new jokes. I gotta break it down. And
Sure.
all this shit. I'm gonna do my thing on this. And it's like, dude, if you get off stage and you don't do that, I've got people coming to me like, man, I brought my family here, man. You didn't talk about your granny and shit. You know,
You didn't say about the
you know what I'm saying?
the bread, wiping the bread off.
You
didn't do that.
And motherfuckers get mad at me and shit.
I
Yeah.
believe you. Because when I told people,
You know
I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying?
Howie's coming. They're like, is he the guy that says it twice?
Yeah, all that shit, yeah. And it's like, yeah, I do. And I do like regurgitating that joke every now and then when I, as an
For
artist.
sure.
When I
Because it's always someone that hasn't heard it.
it is, but I don't necessarily do it for the people that haven't heard it.
Creativity.
I only do it for like me. Like at a certain time, I feel like, shit, I might as well do this part. But I got new parts to that
joke.
Yeah, but that ain't even. The thing about what I'm trying to say, I guess, is like,
Man, you sound
I'm
like
not
Dean
thinking about that.
Militant. You sound like Dean Militant now.
Yeah,
When I talk to him.
Yeah.
Like, I got this.
It's like, I don't.
Yeah.
It's like I don't care about that like that. Like, I care about it, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's a part of my. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I got so much shit that I need to work out or do something different with, or you know what I'm saying? Talk about. It's like, all right, so if I do it, I'm doing it, and I know I'm going through the motions of doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
But that's why I had to add new parts to it. So I got new parts to it as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to. So whenever I do it, I got to do the new parts.
Well, that's great advice
And
for
that's
young
just the one
comics.
joke. That's just the
That's
one
great advice for young comics. Add on to your own jokes.
Add on to his joke.
Yes.
Just to make you feel like doing it.
Improv on your own material.
Yep.
Right.
Oh my God.
Just
Oh my
to
God.
make you feel like doing the joke.
There you go.
Because you keep doing the same words and shit.
Sure.
You gotta change that shit up.
You gotta
I mean,
change
even the way you deliver it, all that, I change all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the same bit.
Like a
but
great singer,
I'm changing it.
they'll sing it out of key.
Yeah.
They sing the song so long,
Yeah.
they'll sing it out of key and follow the band
Yeah.
back into the main.
There you go. I do that with the granny joke, and I play with it, and I do and I got other jokes too. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
are like little classic Howie Bell jokes.
There you go.
And,
There you go.
Sure. But people have told me what they are. I don't know. But my son,
Yeah,
my fat
They're like,
son,
why did you do that?
Yeah, my overweight son, and
Hey, that's
yeah.
He don't want a triple from Wendy's, does he?
Yeah, no,
Does he eat a triple?
more than that.
Still a double.
Yeah.
Still a double. And with a chili
Oh
though,
my God.
with fries.
Right. He been on that. You know, the drinking with white people joke. And that and the granny. People, certain jokes that people are like, oh man, you gotta do that. Like I show up at a show, and they're like, man, you don't do that. I was on the road with Cedric the Entertainer, man.
No doubt. Opening for him. Yeah.
I opened for and don't get me wrong, I was the baby in that.
And
it was Sean Larkins
Yeah.
and Malik Sandin and JJ Williamson.
Rashad just hasn't gotten his play, but
Yeah, it was other comedians that opened up for Cedric way before me and had been touring with him for a long time. And I was kind of one of the last guys to kind of come on the scene, what was said. And over the last,
Smash.
I don't know, 3 years, 3 years ago, 2 years, that type of stuff. So, but anyway, 4 years. But he took me out, man. He took a chance on me, and I love him for that. Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. I know him personally, of course.
Yeah,
you know.
man. Yeah, and of course. for us.
I love Cedric, man.
Yep, and all the people that work with him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. He has a tight crew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know when he used to come here.
Hey,
And,
I'm about to get about because my phone about to get out.
yo, Mama,
I was wondering what we were
hey,
gonna.
thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, thank you, TLT. I'm definitely gonna reach out to you
Yes,
this week
indeed.
for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. I want to say something that I never did to Howie. You know, I got love for you always.
Right, of course, man.
Always. Howie, I'm gonna just tell you something, man.
My brother, what up?
I think last time we talked, that was, because I was blind and all that stuff.
All that shit. All that shit.
Really get a chance to really holler at them, man. I always wanted to hear how proud I was to get laughing a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And I gotta tell you that because
Yeah, absolutely.
we went up on that stage. And
He killed, murdered.
And I was proud because it was like, that's my dude. It was a different proud.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't because, you went up there and really did your thing. It was just like knowing where we all came from.
Oh man, and you had booked. We had did so many shows before. Like
A personal proud.
Yeah,
It was a personal proud, man.
Yeah. Like I'm saying that the freestyle you would do before I went up and making me stronger as a comic, all contributed to that, bro.
He would do that when he invited me to Cleveland. He would have me to Cleveland.
Trust me.
I mean, just 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Like, Stephen come, Stephen come, Stephen come, Stephen come. And over the years, I've been to Cleveland a zillion times because of this guy and because
man,
of
this guy's amazing.
Courtney G.
We're talking about
because of this guy.
Cleveland's finest.
Yes, definitely.
Cleveland's funny.
I agree.
In comedy. I mean, like, you remember, TLC, you was around when we did the Bad Boys of Comedy tour, and I came to Cleveland.
The Bad Boys of Comedy.
You remember when I did the Bad Boys of Comedy tour, and I came to Cleveland? And then, yeah, you remember that? And we went to, like, the little after party. Do you remember I cut my foot on a piece of glass?
Oh.
Went to my foot. You remember that?
Yeah, I figured that Bad Boys of Comedy.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. I'm telling you.
This is a wild shit happened in Cleveland.
The reason I was nervous just before I went up to do my set, who was sitting right next to me? Diddy was sitting right next to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was sitting because he was waiting for me to do my set, and he'll come on, and you know how you do his end. So I was like, he was sitting right next to me.
Trying to be like Russell.
What's up? I was like, what's up, Bubby? Because I met him because he used to come to the Millennium.
Right.
And the white and all them. So I met him.
Right.
I kicked it to him and told him that. He was like, oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
But then he said, you about to go up? And I said, yeah. He's like, I ain't ripping this motherfucker up.
Right.
Now you talking about that was in Cleveland or New York?
Yeah, that's before
Hold on.
That's before the white sold the Millennium.
No, that was in Cleveland. No, New York. That was in Cleveland?
That was in Cleveland.
TLC, was that in Cleveland or New York?
That was in Cleveland.
Okay.
Dwight owned the Millennium Club, that huge club.
I remember Dwight.
Right across from Jacobs Field.
Janky.
Dwight Tillius, he's a janky promoter. He owned that big club right across from Jacobs Field.
Hotel too, then.
The baseball. That's when he sold that, he bought the hotel.
Is that the nigga that had the hotel?
Yeah.
I'm like,
and the club and the hotel hooked together.
nigga, that's Dwight. He was thinking. Hey, TLC, please get off the phone. Listen to this shit. You gotta listen to this shit. Nigga brought me here, right? Nigga, I opened up a Rudy Raymore, nigga.
Yeah.
Dolomite.
Dolomite.
Nigga, Dolomite. Nigga, I was on the air. I was not on the air. I'm saying on the air. But at the show with Dolomite for the weekend, and this nigga barely wanted to pay me, man. But this shit in that hotel, in that same hotel, with that raggedy ass fucking hotel. Man, I was about to damn near fight this motherfucker.
Set it on fire.
He might have given me some kind of money, but it wasn't what I was supposed to.
Man, listen, I wanted to set the joint on fire 3 times.
No, man, it wasn't, man.
Were you gonna take?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
When I was booking y'all, and a lot of people, I used to tell them, I said, don't look at me like I'm paying y'all. I'm getting it straight from the head. So I'm booking everything, but I'm not the one that
Right. I got it. Hey, look.
And we have plenty of parties, so I'll be like, hey, man, let me take something. You ain't doing my people like this. I just feel my
Yeah.
Right.
And then bruh, he's putting you out front.
Right.
And then he's being short with the money. He putting you out front.
Absolutely.
You know, to talk to us.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, it was crazy because that was my experiences with coming to do comedy in Cleveland.
In Cleveland.
Hey, one of those times I booked you.
Yeah, but every time Stephen D booked me, it was great.
But look, I was
Well, we
hosting
did
the
the Bad
show.
Boys Comedy Show was good too, though.
Yeah, that was
good too.
That was
The Bad Boys Comedy Show.
Yes,
was
it
good.
was. Yes,
But so that was good here too. But it was been other promoters, well, not here, we in Columbus, but in Cleveland, it was you know, it was good.
Some good guys. There were some good guys. There were some good dudes.
There were some bad guys.
Man, there's some bad guys. You're gonna experience that too now.
Absolutely.
You gonna get the bad with the good.
Yeah.
Hey, but I gotta say this.
Yeah,
Both of y'all got things.
Yeah.
Howie and Steve experience.
Yes, they did.
How you felt about Steve?
Skeet?
Skeets was cold to me.
I don't remember Skeet.
I mean, they might be talking a little bit. You might have to make them quiet down a little bit and talk a little louder over the crowd, just a little taste. But to me, it was a great workout room. And then when you season, it was a Skeets.
Okay, I might have been there, but I don't remember.
Joined in East Cleveland.
Okay.
Man, listen.
Pieces on 93rd.
On 93rd.
How did you do it when he didn't? You didn't do it when I had it.
You did it when Kenny had it.
Okay.
The same joint though.
Okay.
It was a beautiful.
Okay.
I killed the joint every time I did it.
Okay. Well, you killed a lot of joints.
Every joint.
I can do that too. Get that down. Get that shit down. What with my energy? I've seen this dude get about 30,000 standing ovations off of that. Yeah. They'll take it out of it. They'll take it out of it. I got some words in your eyes. You'll be looking like, who did that? That's one of the jokes you were like, man, I wish I would have thought of that joke. Yeah. I could do that too. I could do that. Yeah, shit. You know, what comedian respect is like, see that? Yeah. Now they don't respect it no more. Yeah, if I didn't do it in Cleveland, TLC would bring me back up. Hold on.
You go and do it.
Right. Swear to God. Now I done killed them. Like, I ain't doing it. I'm trying to move on.
Check this out. I got my kids right here. They can probably see. I don't know. They can
Hi,
kids. I got my daughters on right there. I got Carly Bell and I got Brooklyn Bell.
Hey, Carly.
Show yourself on the camera.
Yeah, that's how my kids do.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Look at half of your face. Look.
Or whatever.
We are everybody, girl.
Yeah,
How you doing? This is what your dad is doing.
Yeah. We doing.
He's not kidnapping none. I got it. I will kill everybody in Ohio.
Talk like that. What are you doing?
Daddy.
Your dad's a made man. He's a made man. You don't have to worry anymore.
My kids look at me like I'm a regular person.
He don't have to worry. Sure.
I'm not Howie Bell. I'm Daddy.
No.
Yeah, I'm Daddy.
You ever took him to shows? I used to take my son to
I've
shows.
been to the shows.
Yeah.
Carly, never last show you been to.
Bye.
I don't remember. Okay. Church school.
Everybody.
See that? I went to the church and see that. I was doing a clean show.
Right. The church make you cuss so much.
Yeah, I cuss so much.
Yeah.
I cuss at home all the time. That's why I love church.
Me too.
Kirk Franklin was like, you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah. But we do that vernacular. I mean, come on. We're smart individuals.
Where's Brooklyn at, Carl?
We can talk. We can speak. Huh?
Call her. We want to say hi to her. We want to say hi to.
Brooklyn went where?
She's downstairs.
Someone downstairs. Don't show everybody our house. You know it ain't clean.
Well, Brooklyn
You gotta make sure you remind them. Maybe TikTok with a dirty background.
There she is. She looks just like her mom.
Your Daddy's friends.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Your Daddy's on radio. Your Daddy's on radio. You on radio, girl. How you doing? All right.
How many TikTok videos you made today?
Look at her. She ready. She know how to post the song.
How many TikTok videos have you made today?
She's a winner. She's a star.
How many TikTok videos you made today, baby?
TikTok videos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made an acting video.
Nice.
You go.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Way to go.
What's your TikTok name? What's your TikTok name so they can follow you on TikTok?
Brooklyn acting.
Brooklyn acting.
I just put my age for them.
Okay. So Brooklyn acting. How old are you, Brooklyn?
Brooklyn Space Acting 9.
Okay.
Brooklyn Space Acting.
Acting.
Oh, talk about it.
On TikTok.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you.
Ready. She's producing.
Yeah. Look at her.
Yeah, TikToking her ass off.
Yeah.
That's great.
Where's your mommy at?
That's beautiful.
Where's your mommy at?
Brooklyn looks just like mommy. She looks just like
Right,
Toya.
just like
Just
mommy.
like her.
Where's
No,
mommy at?
she don't.
Oh man, she looks just like her mom.
Where's mommy?
Downstairs.
Downstairs? Tell mommy to come to the
Yeah, we want to say hi to her.
Yeah, tell mommy to come to the camera. Carly Bell.
Brooklyn,
This
your
my
dad
two
is
daughters.
a cute.
Charlie
So she can see what Daddy's doing.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
All right.
That's Carly
That's
Bell.
Carly.
Carly Bell
Carly
and Brooklyn Bell.
Carly's going to get
We're
mommy.
gonna cut y'all off with this. Mommy gonna come to the phone and like,
Y'all can just tell her what
yeah,
Daddy's
okay,
doing.
Right.
Now that Daddy's checking in, and just checking
Just
in.
check it in.
That's y'all.
I just saw somebody doing it. It wasn't supposed to last this long.
Alright, just checking in, so y'all can see what he's doing and what he's at.
Mommy is on camera together.
There's
Oh,
Toya.
The Stephen G sister. How are you?
yeah, that's Mommy. Mommy don't want to get too close to the camera.
We see. She's
Sideways.
like, I said hi.
Yeah, Mommy. Come back on the camera, Mommy. We don't care if you get the.
Hello, sister.
Good to see you, Toya. We gave you a shout
Come
out.
back, Toya. Come back to the camera.
The last time we did a show,
Toya
it
Bell,
was your
come back to the
birthday.
camera. Come back. Put Toya back on the camera.
Yeah, we want to see you, Toya.
Yeah. They want to see you one more time.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Our fans want to see you.
They want to see you.
Sis,
Sis, Carly Bell.
one time.
Put it back on Toya again.
We see your hair look good.
Toya, we want you to know that the last time we recorded,
There she go.
it was your birthday. And we shouted you out. We all said happy birthday.
There she go.
Hey.
Don't be shy about it. You know what I mean? She's in the laundry room. In the /laundry
Oh,
room.
she's the laundry.
Well, do it.
That's all my household, so I haven't completed stuff yet. So yeah.
Mom look like a sister because you got so
Yeah. All right.
That's exactly how my stuff looks right now.
We gone. That's enough of that.
Sure.
All right.
Love you. Love
Bye,
you,
Carly
sister.
Bell. We out of here.
Love you, sister. Love you, niece.
Bye, Bell.
We done with the bell.
All right. So we are like 30 minutes. Yeah, we love the bell. We follow the bell.
Extra extended bell shit.
Yeah, we love the bell.
I think it'll be-
Yeah, that was beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
That was good scratch.
Yeah, that was good.
And this is a good
That was
show.
great.
We're like 30 minutes over.
Yeah.
We've been
No,
going
it's
in.
not.
It was
You guys, we haven't even taken a break.
We haven't.
You guys tune in to
No
SlapStik
breaks,
Radio.
nothing.
Nothing.
SlapStik Radio. This is
Straight raw.
Thank you so much.
Radio.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
They don't know how we do it, brother.
No,
We get together.
Yeah.
They have no idea.
They have no idea.
They have no idea.
Yeah, because they used to go on 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Social media.
Yeah.
Right.
30
As
seconds.
Bob Sumner was
that's
saying.
probably
Social media.
Social media.
Somebody give you a mic, you ain't got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You get entertained for 3 minutes.
Nah, we gonna how long we been going?
Hour and a half.
2 hours. 2 hours and a half. 2.5 hours.
2 hours and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, you thought it was all right. We 2 hours and a half.
Yeah.
Right.
We 30 minutes over.
Hold on, we 30 minutes over?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Get it, man.
We just
Yeah,
rolling.
Hey, before we shut it off, let me throw this
we
in
got
there.
30 more minutes of commentary.
Commentary.
Hey, let me throw this in there
I
right quick.
haven't said it.
We gotta close it out.
Stephen G, let me say this real quick,
Go
y'all.
ahead.
We'll be at Easter Weekend Comedy Bash in Lorraine, Ohio, at the Tabernacle. Let me see what it's saying.
Lorraine.
Yep,
Put
Ohio.
those sunglasses back off. so you
24.
can
can
see.
see.
I'm on business him. 2428
At
Lorraine
all.
Avenue, Lorraine, Ohio. I'll be opening April 2nd for Lorraine Williams, Marlon Ballard, and Nicholas Banks.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
All right.
All right.
Good shit right there.
What's the
All
date?
right.
What's the
That's
date?
cold blooded.
Yeah.
April 2nd.
April 2nd.
April
Okay.
2nd.
Okay. Lorraine, Tisa, let's talk about your next show. I see you got Mark Gregory coming.
I do. So Saturday, April
Mark Gregory.
Mark Gregory. Shout out to Mark Gregory.
Yeah, Dick Gregory's nephew.
Dick Gregory's
That's
nephew.
my good brother, right?
Funny.
Funny.
Genius mind.
Very much
Like
so.
his uncle, yeah.
So Saturday, April the 17th, I, Tisa Braddy, aka Chalk the Piece, am bringing in comedy shows to the L in Springfield, Ohio. We got Roe the Realist, Dusty Lewis, and
Okay.
Mark Gregory.
All right.
Nice.
I'm not
All
a
right, young
janky
people.
promoter.
Dusty Lewis.
All these,
Have a
yeah.
good time.
Beautiful.
What time does the show start?
The show starts at 8. Doors open at 7. Tickets available at get on my page. Talk the Piece Presents. You know,
Okay.
whether it be on Facebook
Talk
or Instagram.
Talk to what?
Chalk the Piece Presents.
Okay.
Chalk Day Piece Presents.
Okay.
And so for my family that I have just met today, you know,
Sure.
we all family.
Love
That's right.
I
Of
expect
course.
to see all y'all there. You know, no fee associated with your insurance.
Aww.
So yeah,
We'll be there.
Come through, please. Bring a guest with you and
Chalk Day Peace.
Chalk Day Peace.
That's just in Springfield?
Well, yeah, that's where I'm at right now because there's
Yeah.
nothing going on. You know, the Dayton
Yeah.
Funny Bone is closed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my girlfriend Charmaine Petty Blunt and I, we got
We
together.
don't have
in
anybody to do Black Night. That's why it's closed.
I mean, whether it be Black Night or just live, you know,
No,
in the
no,
spirit of
no.
live comedy.
They close Black Night.
Is that what it is?
That's what it.
Well, come to Springfield anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come and get these laughs. We putting them on.
They really want to
I
do
love
it.
it. I love it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe
love
we
it.
can get your
This
own
is why we
on
need
this
you.
show too. I'm
This is
I'm
why
trying
we
to keep
need
it
you.
going. I'm trying
Yeah.
to keep it going. I don't get
Why we need
anything
people
from
like
the show,
yourself.
People,
There
you
you
know
go.
what I'm saying?
This is
I'm
why
not
we
out
need.
to profit or anything of that nature. I'm just out to have a good time.
And it's
I love-
for the love of comedy.
It is for the love of comedy. I love live comedy.
Laughter is the best
So
medicine.
we put one on in November. I put one on in March, April 17th. We're gonna run it back one more again. Let's keep it going on a monthly basis. If I can
Yeah.
get the 3 y'all to come in and headline, we got that May, June, July.
There you
know
go.
what I'm saying?
That's
So
why I strategically planned this show. I
it
said,
looks like chess.
see,
It looks
See?
like chess.
I'm gonna say this to everybody. This was fun.
I have fun too.
Like when we
Good
was
time.
freestyle, and,
Sure.
you know, shout out to you know, to Mecha and SlapStik, and you know what? Just do the show.
Just do it.
Just do it.
That's a lot of
do
faith.
it.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Just do it. That's what we've been doing.
It's the takeover,
Howie,
y'all.
that's what we've been
That's,
doing.
that's some different shit.
Yeah.
I love you for that.
I love you. I'm gonna tell you
I've
why.
known you a long
A
time.
long time,
We've been
Howie.
knowing you a long
A
time.
long time. We've been doing it over 10 years.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you, it's been over 10 years since like
long.
2007, 8ish.
At least.
And one thing I appreciate
Way
is
over
that
10 years.
I can call Howie whenever I need him. Like whenever I need to book a show or whatever. Like even this, I'm like, Howie.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about Howie, he always answers. If he doesn't answer, because we're important motherfuckers.
Yeah. We're gonna talk.
We're gonna talk. He always
We
gets
gonna
back at me. Like I can always reach Howie,
Yeah.
and that's one thing I appreciate. And I love you,
Thank
Howie.
you. I love you too.
Always and forever.
No
That's what I tell
You
you.
too, man.
And one thing I felt when I walked into the studio was intention. So, Mecha, if we could just thank you for being the CEO and everything of SlapStik Entertainment.
Thank you.
That spirit of intention. As soon as Misha is
How
not
about
playing,
that?
y'all.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
She's not
no
new
doubt.
to this. She's I remember when she sold out the Marriott in Springfield, Ohio. You hear
well, let me tell you
all
this.
3 conference
Yeah.
rooms. We
So
were
let me tell you,
out.
Misha knew Kevin Hart before I knew Kevin.
Exactly.
Right. So I remember times when she was like, yeah, you knew Kevin Hart, and then I'm like, you keep talking about
Kevin Hart. You know
And then
Kevin
I'm
Hart.
like, and no, she
And she
you know,
really did.
yeah, and before I worked with her. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Yeah.
it was like a time when that would happen. And so that's just a testament to who you are.
She's
You
not
know
new
what I'm
to
saying?
this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Here's the heart.
Misha.
I love each and every one of y'all, and I'm so
This is what
glad
we trying to
for y'all's
do.
presence tonight.
Bring people that we know,
Thank you.
and people that and comments that we don't know.
Yeah.
Yes,
most
absolutely.
You know,
And
not
those
just
of you
people.
who are scared to journey into the, the comedy land, don't be, do your thing.
Yeah.
Don't be
Yeah.
scared.
Don't be afraid.
Nah, don't be afraid. You know what I mean? Don't do
And once you're bit by the bug, the comedy bug,
Oh, you're
strong.
in. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
strong. You're in.
Yeah.
You're part of the alumni.
It's like once you don't like, you never go back.
The life.
Part of the life.
And look, this life is a hey.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying? It's a
It is.
motherfucker now. So
It
you
is now.
want to be a part of this, be ready.
Know what you're
It
getting
can be
into.
very depressing. It can be very depressing, and it can be very rewarding.
But then
Yes,
they
it
have
can.
forerunners like you all, you know what I'm saying, to reach
Sure.
out to. So
Sure.
We try.
you young and up,
Sure.
and not young in age, but maybe young in gift. You young and up comedians, who are maybe hesitant on venturing
And-
into the comedy world. Reach out to these seasoned comedians.
Yeah.
They are
Tisa.
not
There you go.
hesitant.
Tisa is in there, right?
It
Tisa.
is.
That's so,
Yeah.
you know, so funny. I used to have
There
a
you go,
girl.
sister.
I used to have a girlfriend at Benedict College in Columbia,
I went
South
to
Carolina.
Benedict. No, I'm just joking.
That was me. I lost weight. I was bigger.
But Tisa was my girlfriend. Her name was Takora, but I used to call her Tisa. That's funny. And she was a small frame woman. She had bigger titties. But she was a small frame
I'm
woman.
about to get mine done because I just got my skinny list, so I'm about to get mine.
She was a beautiful
But
woman.
just leave your
Yeah.
bra on when you have sex.
Yeah, she was
Leave
great.
your bra on.
Yeah, she was beautiful.
And
Just
then
like you.
pop the titty out over top of the bra. That's all you do.
Beautiful woman. She just
Leave your bra on, pop the titty out over top of the bra.
Give it that
And
plug.
then it gives it that plumpness.
She was a small frame,
Yeah, hold it up.
bigger titty woman. That's
Yeah.
all. You know.
That's all.
Yeah.
Small frame though.
Tisa, and that's Tisa's her.
I love them. The small frame, bigger titty.
Small frame, bigger
Right.
titty.
Even if they fix the
Ooh.
titties, the nipple's still gonna be the same
But
size.
the nipples might, yeah, I don't know. That's
They're gonna be real. All I know is they will be real.
Can't change the lid on the bottom.
I remember, brother, I'm not gonna tell you his name, I'm not gonna say his name. He said, we were in LA and he said, all these girls got fake titties. I said, well,
Not all of them,
but I said, guess what? Them nipples are real.
though. Right.
Them nipples real. I don't get
Dude,
how. I don't get
Nipples
it.
real.
if you drink Faygo, the same lid fit on a 32-ounce fits on a 2-liter.
Yeah.
So they don't be nothing about the nipples.
You know, that's Detroit.
It's Rick.
Any bitch drinking Faygo, her titties is real. All the Faygo drinkers titties real.
Fat and stinking. They fat and stinking. They both.
You gotta
So you don't know. You don't know if they fake. You be like, oh,
Every Faygo drinker.
them fat, but they true.
They're real.
But they fat, but they're real.
They're real. They're real
They're
titties.
real titties.
Matter of fact, I like titties. Faygo titties.
I watch Shaka Zulu.
How did we get the show like that?
Yeah, I watch Shaka Zulu.
Yeah, about titties.
Look,
Yeah.
I watch Shaka Zulu every like 3-4 months just to see Namdi.
Well, everybody like big titties, but everybody like big asses and all that shit. But I actually like titties.
I like
people
titties.
be like tripping on titties. I like titties.
I like
I
that.
just became a fan in the last 10 years.
Nah, yeah, I've been a fan
Oh, man.
since the
Come on,
beginning.
man.
I've been a fan since birth. I've been a fan of
For
titties for a very long time.
I was
Especially the
12.
big areolas. We got the big areolas.
Yeah.
You get the whole shit. Get shit dark.
I was 13 years old talking about TNT. And my mama like, nigga, you 12.
Yeah, if you're a whole light skinned woman with some old black areolas that look round and
I'll do it in front of the
I
company.
like that.
I'll do this. I can't wait the company come over. TNT. You know you can yell 3. So what? You can give me the titty still.
And you know what? I'm like Uncle told me the areolas.
I'm doing for the company.
Areolas. And you know what? He said he told
the areolas go.
He said he touched this chick's areolas one time and said the bitch is worth $40.
Oh shit!
I said I gotta learn more.
I definitely like the color of your areolas be in the crack of your ass. You know, the black in the crack of your ass.
Do the same color.
With the crack like all the way down from the top to the bottom and be dark. And that be like your whole ass pussy area. I fuck with all that. If we in the show, X-rated. Fuck it.
In the show with
I fuck with
X-rated.
all that. You know what I'm saying? The same color as your areolas is the crack of your ass. Make you want to do more with it.
The original hair color is the same color as your nipples in the crack of your
Oh, nigga, talk about it. Facts.
That's facts and roller.
Manny G, where can we find you at on social media?
Yeah, let's end this shit.
Well, you know, where can we find you on social media?
Misha, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You only strip at the silver.
BBW. Hey, look. 2 BBW plus 1 lucky guy. You can find me all over this shit.
Tell them where to find me. Find me Money G going M-O-N-E-Y.
And the coldest open mic night in the city of Columbus, Ohio. The Red Rock Club. Broad Street, Reynoldsburg, Ohio. 7167
Ohio.
Black Lake. It's right from Reynoldsburg. It's bam. Y'all know what it is.
Money G going to Instagram. Also.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hassan Hancock.
Yeah, shout out to Hassan Hancock. Also, Money G at Funny Bone.
Hassan, my
YouTube
man.
page.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Put that thing together, man, and it's a beautiful spot.
Yes. And Howie, where can we find you?
You can always find me at HOWIEBICZELL. That's Howie Bizzell. You know what I'm saying? That's on the gram. Of course, Howie Bell on regular fucking Facebook.
On regular shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Howie Bizzell.
Howie Bizzell.
That's who I am.
I'm Stephen G, y'all.
Hey, look, this was some incredible ass conversation.
I agree.
Incredible.
We almost went 3 hours.
And
Fuck
we almost did
We can
it.
go another hour.
We could.
Easily.
Yeah.
With this group here.
Yeah. And with the subject matter that we've been talking about.
Sure.
That we made up.
I swear to God, but I'm telling you, we did not get it all out.
We did not make that all that up.
We did.
No, we
I
didn't.
didn't get through anything.
No, we didn't.
She didn't get through anything.
I didn't get through
Piece of
anything.
paper up. We didn't get through
2 pieces of paper, and I don't even have an outline.
Hey.
And we didn't get through shit.
So we
But this
really
is a
been
great show.
improv, really.
Yeah.
And she was like, just go for it. And you still got 2 pieces of paper
Yeah.
you want to do something.
Yeah. That she hadn't even touched on.
Winning.
That means we gotta be back.
We're
Going on and we can
Well, they were live. Because I'll pay attention to everything else, like the comments, and like I won't focus on what I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So,
You know, just start just knowing who's watching us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all for us, man. You know what I mean?
man, no.
Hey, man. Hey, don't play with it, man.
So we did have some, because I was on there, and then I logged off.
My intentions, rock mics and never quit. People say I'm cold as ice.
What's the
I'm
best?
blessed with it.
What's the best food spot in Columbus?
Ooh.
The best food spot in Columbus. Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good
Cajun boil.
Any black on any Risha? Any black on
Cajun boys colors
Cajun boil, Ginger Road.
on Gender
Yes,
Road.
I do go there.
Cajun boy on Gender Road.
Yes, black on.
Never disappointed.
Never disappointed. I've been there a few times. And I pointed out Val's, the Caribbean restaurant, the Jamaican restaurant down the street.
And
They knew you were
if
coming.
you like Jamaican,
Yes.
we got black, we got some black stuff, bro.
So Steven, so let's say it right. The 2 that you're just man.
Cajun boil.
Give them the proper, the proper shit. The proper shit.
Enunciation.
Cajun boil.
Cajun boil.
Say it again.
Cajun boil.
Cajun boil.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Ginger Road.
Gender Road.
We passed there.
I don't know
coming here.
the
I'll show you.
exact address, but it's Gender Road here in Columbus.
Black on.
East Side, black on.
Yeah.
food is awesome.
Cajun boy.
Yep.
It's like
That's what we're gonna do, Howie. When you come back, we're going to eat. That's what me and Eddie Bryant did when I went to DC. We went everywhere.
Caribbean.
I bet these foods
Val.
like it.
Yeah, we got everybody selling
Hold on. Caribbean.
Val's Caribbean.
vows.
Val's Caribbean.
And they knew you were coming, Howie, and they said, Mish, if you bring Howie, we got whatever he wants. We'll
Yeah,
hook him up.
for free.
They're probably closed right now.
No, they might still be open. I can call them.
It's now 47.
They might still be open.
No, they might still be till 11 or
Yeah.
10:30.
Yeah, who's ever open with it.
I'm gonna call
And
them.
who else? Any other black businesses? Let's do that.
They point them and shout them out.
Anybody else? Anybody else? It don't have to be food. Anybody else?
This business.
Ohio.
I'm gonna take my headphones off so I can call.
Anybody else that come out to Ohio that know it, man, black business. You know, I just want to shout out this thing anyway. Any entrepreneurs or any black businesses in Columbus, Ohio, I love y'all. Keep doing your thing. And call us, man. We still here. We still on the
Call
air
us.
right now.
We'll shout you out.
Yeah, we'll shout you out. We'll do whatever you need for us to do. And I'm gonna tell you,
No doubt.
this is your brother Howie Bell. And I haven't been on the air like this.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll put you together with somebody else and everything.
And we on, man.
Get you some money. That's what
Bring
we're
us
trying
some
to do.
Yeah.
This is why we're here.
That's why
I'm gonna put you on air, okay?
That's why we're here. That's why
We're in the studio with Howie Bell. We're wondering if you're open. I'm about to put you on air.
Come
We're
on.
promoting.
Oh, we're going live on the air.
We're going live on the air right now. We got Jermaine's from Val's Caribbean on the air. What's
Oh,
happening,
wow.
Jermaine?
Hold up, Val. Hold up. What's up, Val's Caribbean? How you doing, man?
Jermaine, that's Howie Bell talking to you.
How you doing? How you doing, sir?
Hey, man, how you doing, Jermaine? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fine, boss. I'm doing fine.
All right, so we need some oxtails and some all kind of shit.
Joke every day.
Yeah.
It's great, but if you don't call me around like
Hey, what y'all got left? Me and Howie are gonna come down.
Hey, look, so
You got any wings? Oh, dang.
They wrapping up.
yeah, you got it's been close at 9. Look at man.
Yeah.
We just got through. We're on the air right now. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. I gotta put you on the spot because we live right now. So you know, we all hungry in this motherfucker, and you ain't got shit to eat. So all we want to say is your shit good, but we ain't got shit to eat. That's all we want to say. So, you know what I'm saying?
I know. I listen, man. I know y'all.
We'll get some chuck or something.
Oh, man.
Before the show.
So just give us, because we shouting out all